every second, every minute. Man, I swear that she can get it. Saying you a bad bitch, put your hands up high. Hands up high, hands up high. Till I feel the lights down right now. Put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark perfume. Go, go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you when you're in the mood for empathy. There's blood in my pen. Better yet with your friends and them. I really wanna know you all. I really wanna show you off. Fuck God, pour up plenty of champagne. Cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and y'all curled in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. She wanna go and party. Nigga, don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga, that ain't good game, homie, sorry. They say conversation through the nation. I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it.
Can I tell you something? Why is what? If you had it, that's all I had.
Bad bitch, put your hands up high. Hands up high. Hands up high. Tell them dim the lights down right now. Put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark room perfume. Go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you and you're in the mood for empathy. Is blood in my pen. Better yet with your friends and them. I really wanna know you all. I really wanna show you off. Fuck God, pour up plenty of champagne. Cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and y'all curled in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. She wanna go and party. Nigga don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga that ain't good game home is sorry. They say conversation through the nation. I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it.
like once. Life move fast when you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want. Hope you doing what you want. What you want?
My new bitch look like Halle Berry, but she don't love me, she too scary. My old bitch fun like Jackie Brown. I wanna love her, she too down. Will you be my leading lady? I want a contract, get no maybe. In the meantime,
It's not doing what I want.
it's some me time.
Hope you doing what you want.
Crib by the beach like Odell. Over all my killers don't tell. Shut over my cause I knew you off the shelf. Now my bitches did to Chanel. Will you be my leading lady? I wanna call you and get a little maybe. In the meantime,
It's not doing what I want.
get some me time.
Hope you doing what you want. Only been a few hours but it feel like days. Only been days but it feel like months. Been gone for a year, only go like once. Life move fast when you do what you want.
In the meantime,
It's not doing what I want.
get some me time.
You doing what you want.
In the meantime,
It's not doing what I want.
get some me time.
You doing what you want.
Maybe I'll love myself, I don't know. Leave me here, I'll fuck myself. See me in the mirror, I duck myself. Don't need much, so fuck my wealth.
I need you in the morning, but I need you now. Yeah, I know I give you what you need. I know what you like. I feel it coming. Tell me that the yes. I try to keep you, and I need some lessons. I need to give it up. I try to live, but I can't. I don't know why I got the wall. Drop me out of my mind. Don't need no other body. Don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. You don't need no other body.
Then I need a message of my mind. And I need if you get free of the mind. Say your body talk to me nice. Say I'm my love, you didn't need for your life. Yeah, our love no be like. We are reading together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave, you go by. Yeah, if you leave, I go. Love me your body, baby. Love me your body, baby. As you're whining your body, baby. So crazy. Love me your body, baby. Girl, you want need me. I just wanna let you know. Hope every day.
Don't need no other body. Don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. You don't need no other body, baby. Let me be straight. Come on, again. No one straight.
After the morning, my walking up on your loving. I just wanna get you beside me.
Give me all you need. Give me all you need. Give me all Only you feel on my body. Yeah. You don't need no other body, girl. I want you there. Yeah, I want you there. I'm in the your love. Oh, oh, oh. I need that I was okay. Oh, 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 oh. Baby, love, I know you right. Oh, oh.
Whole team shining stars, big dipper. Get a lot of haystack gang in the city.
What's up, y'all? Hey, 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 hey. Happy Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Monday, damn. Happy Monday, y'all. Come on in, come on in. Hit the like button for you, girl. Good morning, y'all. It is Monday. Okay. I am trying to, which I don't know why I didn't do it while I was sitting up here doing nothing. I'm trying to pull up the audio. Good morning, yours truth. Good morning, girl. I am trying to pull up the audio of what we're gonna be listening to today.
What the hell you smoking got you thinking it's Tuesday?
Nothing. I just get the days of the week mixed up. I don't know. It's been a problem like that since, you know, I don't know. So listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all what we're about to dive into as soon as I pull this video up. Because if not, I'm gonna forget to pull the video up. So hold on a minute, y'all. Let me. I know this right. Go straight to Tuesday. Girl, it's been dreary here. For the last couple of days, it's been raining, 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 raining. Trey them over there. It's just Trey hasn't stopped raining yet. He ain't gonna answer, y'all. He ain't gonna answer. He ain't gonna answer.
Yeah, it finally stopped raining.
Jack, I ain't speaking on.
Hold on a minute.
I'm cooking dinner already. I feel like an old lady.
Oh well, that is so good. That's wonderful. Not an old lady. So listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all what we're about to dive into when it comes to old Umar. Y'all know I have not done anything on Umar since I did my last live stream, and I'm thinking it may have been a couple of weeks ago. I don't know. It's chilly. Girl, I love chilly, rainy weather. I do. I don't like hot, rainy weather. I don't. I don't like the humidness. I don't like that. But I do like chilly, rainy weather. I do. Um, so we have not spoken about him for like a couple of weeks now. And the whole drama with his daughter. We're gonna get back into that though, but we're gonna go back. We're gonna start over. We're gonna pretty much start over and take it back. I have been listening to this channel, and if I can get one of my mods, let me put up his image though. If I can get one of my mods to put his link in the chat. Excuse me, y'all. Coffee, coffee, coffee. I have been listening to this guy. Okay. I have been intrigued. I have been interested. I have been listening. I have been paying attention to this guy because this guy, out of everyone that I've listened to about Umar, who, it's no secret that I think is pretty disgusting. Yes, I do. Um, Out of everybody that I've listened to about him, I respect and not only respect but agree with and believe his content or commentary as far because y'all know how I am about all these different channels, and you have to cipher what's true, what's real, what's not, all of that. So Okay, great, goddess. You have that. Okay, you can have that. I spoke to everybody. Yeah, I ain't spoke to nobody individual. Oh, have I? I may have. I don't know. It's automated. But honestly, this is my first time seeing you since I started talking. I ain't been looking at the screen. I've been trying to find this video and I got it. So hey guys, how you doing, boo? All right, so this guy right here, let me tell you something. It be the research and the knowledge for me, and what I mean by that is this guy ain't just hopped on some. Well, I don't know if he hopped on a bandwagon or not. All I know is over the years, and I mean years. I mean years. He has done a lot about. He have researched a lot and have obtained a lot of knowledge when it comes to Mr. Umar. You know, it's just something about a person that comes out. Thank you, Mars. Thank you, eBooks and yours truly for putting up that link. That's his channel, y'all. If you're real interested in actually this whole Umar thing, go over there and check his channel out. I guarantee you won't regret it. I started watching a couple of weeks ago and I haven't stopped. And actually, I was watching before I did my previous live streams, but I didn't mention them because I was watching them, and I was trying to make sure I wanted to, basically use his information as the basis of my content on this guy. I subscribed to the channel, and I also joined his membership because he's got a lot of good videos on his membership. So I did that, and so yeah, this is what we're gonna be doing. Um, Well, this is what we're going to be starting today. So we're going to go back. We're going to see, because the whole thing that popped out with his daughter, let me tell you, the whole thing that popped out with his daughter, what really pissed me off about the situation is not only that, the way he handled the situation as far as his daughter was concerned, it was the fact that I don't like anybody, and that goes for a pastor, that goes for a speaker, that goes for anybody that comes out and speak on certain things and pretend, and I say pretend, to be a certain type of way, and then in real life, out here on social media, they pretend to be one way, and then in real life, they're totally opposite. You know what I'm saying? And it's just for me. It's just for me. Hey, Fun Beer. Hey, Miss Lynn. Hey, everybody. So for me, you know, that's another one of the things that irks me about this guy, and it ain't other than the fact that I don't I don't respect how he handled the situation with his daughter. And we're gonna eventually get back into that situation because it's still going. It's still going on. But I thought we would we would listen to some things that give us a little background on this guy because he has a history, he has a past, and he has a background. And if you know the history, you know the past, you know the background, it wouldn't have been a shock to you how he treated the situation when it came to his daughter and his baby mamas and this and that and the third. Another thing that I know has been going on, and I'm trying to get into it, and I am. I think he's in this moment. I'm not for sure. Don't take this verbatim because I'm still watching. I think he's pretty much going in on the second baby mom, right? I think he's out here bashing her. I think because I do know he refers to her as the evil vegan, which to me is disrespect. But this is Mr. Umar, who some women put on it because I don't know. Maybe I haven't seen it, but I haven't seen too many men that put him on the pedestal that women do. I think he caters to women, and when I mean cater, I think he targets. I think he targets women. He's one of those. Okay, so we're gonna listen to a little background of him and his shenanigans, and then we're gonna move forward, and then we'll eventually get back into the whole situation with his daughter. Now, like I said, this guy, and I'm gonna make sure I pronounce it. I call him Lennon Honor. Lennon Honor. Honor. Y'all make sure y'all hit that link and go over there and check
That's
his channel
that's
out.
Uzi.
That's who called
We
you.
got an echo too. Urban. We got an echo too. $sign Truth Hurts 5. $sign Truth Hurts 5 on your Cash App.
Is
$sign
that my?
Truth
I don't
Hurts
think that's my
5 on
cash
your
out.
PayPal.
Is that my cash?
I don't know if it's your cash app or not. It just sounded right. I don't know. I noticed your PayPal.
Don't be giving the wrong cash app. I think I changed my cash. The cash app
Well,
is linked,
well,
people.
what's
Don't
your
listen to
damn
this guy.
cash app?
I think I
What is
changed
your
it. It's
cash
not
app?
that. It's
Okay,
strolling
fuck
across
it.
the
Dollar
screen, sir.
sign money boy trade. Dollar
You know
sign
what?
money boy trade. Dollar sign truth hurts 3. Dollar sign truth hurts 3. Dollar sign truth hurts 3. PayPal. Truth hurts 5. Truth hurts 5. PayPal. Truth hurts 5. PayPal.
Can you please stop doing that repeating? That's what he does, and it irks my soul. Can you please not do that, sir? Just just stop.
It is Tunde Mondays. It is Tunde Mondays. It is Tunde Mondays.
See what I'm talking about? I can't do this. So listen. The first we're gonna start this off, y'all. And listen, I am determined, and I need y'all help with this though, for real. No matter how good it gets, unless it just get too good, I need to limit these live streams to 2 hours. Because when I do these live streams, I also have to do my T channel, content. So I am determined to have these live streams at 2 hours, and then it's just gonna be a continuation. We're never gonna be finished because it's so much. This is gonna last forever, right? But it's just gonna be 2 hours a day that we do this content, right? So the first thing we're gonna get into to start it off, y'all, is I call the introduction. This guy Lennon, okay, Lennon Honor, he has done a whole. He calls it a shock. What do you call it? Instead of a documentary, he called it a shockumentary. Uh, uh, Mr. Umar, as far as I'm guessing it has to do with the school situation. I'm not for sure, but he calls it War on Black Boys, right?
Hey,
Um,
well, yeah, that is because Umar was supposed to produce the movie, and Umar never did. So Lennon made his own shockumentary, War on Black Boys. He just took, yeah, he gave the movie out that Umar promised and took money up for and never gave.
mm,
So it's really Umar. This was supposed to be the title of Umar's movie.
wow. Okay, so we're gonna get into this, and this is part of the little history I'm gonna give that we're gonna start off with as far as who Mr. Umar Johnson is. Okay, and then like I said, we're gonna lead up to today's event. So let's get into it. I'm gonna play the audio. Let me take this down. Y'all make sure y'all support Mr. Lennon if you feel so inclined to do so. Okay. All right, so we're gonna get into the audio. This right here was actually done 5 years ago, y'all. This guy got content that goes back years. Okay, so this particular video is from 5 years ago. Let's listen.
My thing is y'all need to. What happened?
Now I wish I could play the audio, but not the audio. Hey, Silas, ahoy! Good to see you, girl. I hope you can join us over there in the T channel later on because I got a little conversation I want to have with you, but we're gonna do that over there. So good to see you. Good to see you, girl. How you doing? Happy Monday. I wish I can do the visuals, y'all, but I'm not for sure about this guy and what he feels about people actually showing his content. But I do know
I
audio.
I re-uploaded. I re-uploaded the whole video. He ain't fuck with me. Just the whole video.
Okay, so from here
Yeah, I'm
on
gonna
out,
tell him out. He did block. He did block me, but he ain't strike me for using the whole video. He blocked me from typing his chats though.
you always get blocked.
Well, no, because at a certain point, I'm just like, damn, okay, we get it. And that's what I had said one time. Damn, nigga, we get it.
This is the thing with you, and I'm gonna
Just be
just say
real.
it.
I can
No,
respect
no,
it.
no, 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 because I get it. Now listen, when I did my research, I saw that it's a lot. I saw that it's a lot. I see that he has done a lot of content on this guy. But this is the thing. When you get into who you get into and want to stay there, you stay there. You don't like nobody to tell you to move on. You don't like nobody to tell you to do something else. You just do it and you do it you don't care. So when somebody else wants to be that way,
They
just
don't
let
have to.
them.
I do, but they don't have nobody. They ain't got to tell me to stop because eventually I do. Eventually, I'm like, I
That's
made my
you.
goddamn point.
That's you. That other people may feel differently. They want that.
And
You know,
I also admit that if I'm constantly doing it over and over again, I'm getting paid handsomely for it. So I'm doing it for the money. I have no qualms in saying it.
okay, well, I think he does too, because I think
Philadelphia
he
know
does
that's
pretty
why I was
good.
on her ass that time. I made about $6,000 roasting the fuck out of her. Damn right, I'm gonna keep talking. I'm making more than your GoFundMe 3 and 4 times. Yes.
Well,
Until I
maybe
was
that's
like,
his.
let's
Well,
talk about
maybe
it.
that's his. Well, maybe that's why he does it. That's. I mean, you do what you do as far as content to make money, right? So if the content is making you money, then you continue on with the content.
He won't
It
admit
be
that
the
though.
it be the ones that do it for free
He
for
won't
me.
admit it. He doing it. He doing it to save. He doing it to save black boys. If I'm saying like you lying, like I can respect it if you saying man, fuck that nigga, and I'm getting the bag. He trash, which he is, and I'm getting the bag. Cool, I can respect it. But to act like it's some other noble purpose, boy, stop. Because if wasn't nobody paying you for this shit, you wouldn't still be doing it.
Okay, Silas, thank you, baby. Hey, Miss Lisa D. Delights, good to see you, sweetheart. Thanks for joining. Y'all be sure to hit the like button, please. Hit the like button for your girl. I do need to get back in the algorithm on this channel because I've been gone for a minute. And also y'all be sure
Yeah,
to support.
I still watching though, because
Did you
Umar's
not
still
hear
out
me
here doing
talking?
his shit. So
Did you not hear me
uh-uh.
talking? Damn.
I had cut out.
Oh, you did? Okay, y'all hit the like button. Make sure you support the channel. Hit the cash up, PayPal, however, whichever. It's all appreciated. Super chat, super sticker, all that. Support the channel. Okay, go ahead, Trey. So, do he say out of his own mouth the reason why he does the content and has been doing it this long? Has he stated that?
I don't think he's addressed it like he was addressing the shit like 5 years ago. I don't know if he's still doing it now. But I
Yeah, because
still watch him because Umar's still doing this shit now. I don't watch him as much as I used to back then, but if I want to know what's going on with Umar Air Blue Moon, I check in.
oh yeah, because he stays on it. I mean, he stays on it. Okay, y'all, we're gonna get it started. Like I said, we're doing the audio today since Trey says he don't think I will be touched. I will on the other ones, the next one, I try to do visual because he actually has good visuals. Now right here, he's showing I don't know if this guy had a camera slip or he's actually showing this, but he's showing his living conditions. And baby, let me tell you, it's horrible. It's like I don't know where he's staying. I think he's staying in his mother's house, and it's just it reminds me of a scene in Hoarders. I'm gonna just put it like that. But let's listen. Okay, so he has a disclaimer, and it says the following documentary contains excerpts of unlicensed videos, which I'm using with lawful excuse for critique, commentary, and analysis. This documentary contains some video footage whose use has not been authorized by the copyright owners. We believe that the authorized use of these videos constitutes a fair use. Basically, he's put on his fair use disclaimer. Basically,
On August the 21st of 2019, this summer, I want to have a grand opening of the FDMG building, Team Pan-African headquarters. I want to have a conference. I want music. I want fashion show. I want seminar. I want yoga class. I want African language. I want a musical concert. Right across the street, we got a big park. We want to rent that out and do a big park, a big celebration with food and festivals and activities for the children with over 100 vendors.
So basically, right here, and I'm sorry, I ain't doing the visuals today. I wish I could. I wish I did, because right here, that school that he's speaking about, this guy is showing a visual of the school and the fact that it is not, it's not up to par. I mean, it's just, it's a building. I will say that it's a building, but that's about it. All right. It's trash everywhere.
It is a tour of the inside of the school. You don't get to see as much of it as I would have liked you to, because the lighting is not on in the school. We have to get that turned on. I have to go to the electric and gas company on Monday.
Now he first showed the outside of the school. It looked like a dump. I'm sorry, it did. It's a building, but it's trashy. It's trash everywhere. He's now showing the inside of the school, and it's the same.
Excuse me, are you really giving us the Mother Goose narration?
What other narration should I give? I'm gonna do a short on these visuals.
Look, Sister Terry, do not talk to the Prince of Pan Pizza like that, ma'am.
Not Pan Pizza. I'm gonna actually put these visuals in the short because I want y'all to see, and I know everybody. I wish everybody would, but I know everybody not gonna go over there and check out the video. But I'm gonna. Now, mind you, this was 5 years ago. I don't know what the school looks like today, but I'm telling you, with him sitting talking, saying what he's
It
saying
ain't
now,
open.
I know
It
it's not
still ain't
open.
open. That's all you need to know. That's
I
all you
know.
need to know. It can't look like shit. If any progress had been made in 5 years, that motherfucker would have been open. He did the most he's done, because it's already painted yellow back then. He added some signs. That's it. This nigga don't even have an office set up inside the school where he can live stream it. He be in front of that motherfucker on the steps and shit.
Can he even get in the building at this point? Lord.
Well, according to Lennon, he lived there in the summertime. That's his house in the summer. That's according to Lennon. I don't know how true that is, but that's where he stay in the summertime, in the spring and stuff.
Wow.
Which I ain't knocking him. He own it. It's his school. You can
So he
live there.
actually-
You're on hands-on principle.
So he actually owns the building.
Yes. As long as he done paid the property taxes on it, which I'm sure he has, because 5 years later he still owns it. So yeah, he owns them.
Okay.
Memphis, Tennessee, October 5th. So we got back-to-back Memphis. Back-to-back Memphis. King Kong consciousness. Notorious RBG. Most requested black scholar in the world. Not America. Not South America. Not Asia. Not Europe. Not Australia. I said the whole damn planet. You're talking to the most requested black scholar on the whole damn planet. 10 years and counting. You can't stop me. Run those donations. Where those donations at? Cash.me/$FDMG school. Run them donations. Cash.me.
/$FDMG school. It's a movement.
You welcome, Killer, no problem.
Umar Johnson's war on
Good
black
to see
boys.
you.
The shockumentary he doesn't want you to see. This short documentary will illustrate how Umar Johnson's threats of physical violence are consistently directed at black boys, black women, and black men, and that his rhetoric reveals a deep-seated hatred for black women, black girls, and so-called black male thugs. Furthermore, this documentary will illustrate how Umar Johnson has continuously issued threats of physical violence against people who have spoken out against his dangerous and hate-filled rhetoric while encouraging his followers to act violently on his behalf.
We are in the middle of a war. I want all my Dr. Umar supporters, Team Ifa Tunde, suit up, buckle up, grip up, because I'm done with the dumb shit from the haters.
Umar Abdullah Johnson, aka Jermaine Shoemake, was born on August 21st, 1974 in North Central Philadelphia. Umar Johnson, the self-proclaimed Prince of Pan-Africanism, has a torrid history of threatening people with physical violence. On September 28th, 2017, an article written by David Satindre entitled Advocate for Violence Against Bad Cops to Speak at JCSU was posted on fox46charlotte.com. The article reads in part, a controversial speaker pushing for violent retaliation against police brutality will speak in December at Johnson C. Smith University. Dr. Umar Johnson has advocated for people to shoot and kill law enforcement officers in cases of police brutality. I choose my words very carefully, as you know, but it's time for one of us, when we get into a fight with one of these police, to take that weapon and blow brains out.
Oh my God, wait a minute. He's just trying to get people killed, right? Like, wait. Now, mind you, I got to keep reminding everybody this was 5 years ago, okay? This is 5 years ago, and for everybody that's, just not joining, I just want to be clear. I don't want anybody to think this is something recent. This right here is a documentary that Mr. Lennon Honor, and I need the mods to drop his link again, did 5 years ago, okay? Killer, it is so good to see you, and seeing those pictures of you makes me happy, because it looks like you're happy. Uh-huh. Got a new... Listen, this ain't shade, but this is true. You got a new eye and a new boo, and you doing the damn thing. Come on with it, Killer. I do want to point out something you said. You said, I did everything I told y'all I was going to do. And that's true. That's absolutely true. Now, you didn't tell us you was going to go fall in love and shit of that nature. But I'm happy for you. I really am. You look really happy. And I'm happy for you. Ain't she cute, girl? She is a cutie. I am so happy for him. Yep.
Say that in honor of every black man, woman, and child who have been beaten or murdered by police. Umar Johnson's 2017 promotion of murdering police officers is comparable to Umar Johnson's 2013 promotion of murdering so-called black boy thugs.
A lot of boys who got the thug energy, anger. Thug energy is normally anger and pain. That's all it is. I know, because I do therapy with them thugs. And once they see I ain't scared of them, then we can have a conversation. And fellas, I want to be clear now. When we go back to take over the community.
So apparently, basically, because I thought it was all, he said therapy. So apparently he is some type of psychologist. Now, see, he's the psychologist that I wish I would never get. Like, honestly, this guy, I don't think can help. Oh my God. And this is just my opinion. This is not gospel. I don't know how this man conducts himself as a therapist or a psychologist or whatever it is he claims to be. I just know this type of person I wouldn't want to help me at all. But I think it's been a whole issue of whether or not he's honestly and true a therapist, and I guess he is. He said he helps young boys. Let's listen.
Because we're going to have to do it, gentlemen. You can't expect the cops to fix this because they started it. But I want to be clear. I know some of us love our children, but some of our children are so far gone that we're going to have to put some of them to sleep in order to take back the neighborhood. Some of y'all don't want to hear that because you don't live in reality. But I'm telling you as a psychologist.
Now, I just want everybody that's going to follow this with me, this journey, because I'm calling it a journey because, listen, it's just going to be that. That's right, Miss Lisa D. Tell him, girl. But like I told him before, though, I think that woman is going to make sure he does that. When you have a woman that cares about you, she care about your health, and she gonna make sure you do the right thing. So I think he gonna be okay.
Man, women don't bullshit. Women try to run your blood pressure up with all that arguing and fussing and bickering, and then don't let them cook good. blood pressure high.
You know what? I'm gonna ignore what you just said just because I don't want to get into it with you, and you know I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. But this is what I will say. Who said that? Who said that? Killer. I think this guy right here could be the poster child for your fuck them kids. He is the poster child. This is why we're doing this now, because we're gonna lead up to how he treated his oldest daughter. Reach out. Cause this dude right here, even though he talk about kids and helping kids, and apparently he, this and that and the third, he don't give a damn about his own kids. Let me tell it. We haven't had a disagreement yet. It's crazy. That's what I'm talking about. See, everything ain't got to be a fight, Trey. Everything ain't got to be a fight, Trey. Good morning, Miss Margie. Good morning, baby. So listen, I want y'all, as we go on this journey, to remember everything he said in regards to kids. Okay.
I know everything ain't gotta be what you say? Everything
An
ain't gotta be what?
argument. That's what I said.
Yeah, it don't, but y'all like to argue. What
No, I
woman
don't.
don't like to
I
argue?
don't. I don't. I have witnesses.
Yes, you do. You
No, I
be
don't.
arguing with that man. That's
No, I
why he
don't.
be fucking with you, calling you all the time. Cause you argue and hang up. I bet you be hanging up. You'll start
No,
some
I
shit
don't. I
and
don't. I
hang
don't
up.
argue. I don't
You'll
argue. I
text
just
some
hang
crazy
up.
shit so he can blow you up.
I don't
You be
argue. I
arguing.
just hang up. It's a difference. I don't argue.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got time. So it's a difference. You don't have to
I
argue.
hate when
Everything does
you.
not have
I
to be
hate
an
when you
argument.
try to be. I hate when you have to be Sister Terry Clarence and act like your motherfucking ass is just perfect.
I never said I was perfect, Trey. I just said I don't argue. What is it? What's the problem? I don't like to argue. I don't argue. It's wasted
Man,
energy.
look, every single female likes to argue. Hell, Grayson like to argue, and she's 6. You've been
Trey, you
arguing
got
for a long
issues.
time. You want me to believe you just cut it off? You want me to think you just cut it off?
I'm gonna say this one more time. I don't argue. I shut down. When I feel you raise your voice or I feel an argument coming down, I shut down. I don't argue. My ignore game and my silent treatment.
I got to ask Destiny and Faye. I got to ask them. Because
My
the
ignore
arguing don't
game.
just stem to just the man. It go to everybody. I just like to argue.
Oh no. My ignore game and my cutoff game is on 100. Yep. And see, you know what I learned a long time ago? Killer said don't be scared. It's actually women that don't like to argue, Killer. You know what? Because at a certain age, let me tell you what any woman realizes. There's no need to argue. Let me tell you why there's no need to argue. 9 times out of 10, if the man is not going to admit he's wrong, and 9 times the man is not going to admit he's wrong, and when you're arguing and hollering, screaming, fussing, and fighting, he's not listening. He's not listening. I learned that a long time ago. So I just don't waste my time. You're not going to listen, and you're not going to admit when you're wrong. So what's the purpose of arguing? I just don't do it. I just don't do it. And it got to do with a certain age, Miss Lisa D. Delights. I think it does, because it comes with wisdom.
Hell, y'all be wrong and want to argue. What the hell? Whether he wrong or not, y'all still gonna argue. Y'all know y'all could be dead some dead wrong shit and gonna argue about it.
No, I don't know. You got to Trey. You need to what do you call it? Analyze your circle, sir. I don't know what you deal with on a daily basis, but you need to check. You need to reevaluate your circle. Ain't nobody trying to argue every day, all day. I'm just saying. For what? What is it gonna get you? A damn headache, and you gonna be mad. I don't like to be mad. I like to laugh. I don't like to be mad.
I got social media, not social. I got social media, and I be seeing y'all women arguing all day.
You don't see me argue all day. You don't see me argue with nobody all day. Wait till I give y'all the whole story. Is YouTube ready? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to set up an interview. You just sparked my interest, killer. Cause you know you give some of the bomb ass interviews. The one we did before has gone down in YouTube history. So you already know we're gonna have to do an interview, sir, on the T channel. Stay tuned. Oh my God. But yeah, I'm not see you trying to argue with me now, and I'm not gonna do it. You've been trying to argue with me today, and I'm not gonna do it. It's just eating us out. I used to argue back and forth in my younger days, but now it's ignored. Well, you better know it. Girl, ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time.
That's probably why you dissed us for some dick, because you had some making up to do because you was arguing.
I don't do the making up. I get made up too. All right. Period. Now, like I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by Trey, who's traumatized. While listening to this guy, and I know we went back 5 years, but as we listen to him in this commentary that Mr. Lennon is giving on him, I want y'all to pay attention to everything he has to say about kids, because you got to remember that back then, I don't think anybody knew he had children that he was not taking care of. I don't think anybody knew he had daughters that he actually wasn't, and he wasn't a part of their life. Okay, so let's listen.
Not going to be able to psychologize all of them on the corner. Some of them going to sleep for good. To be clear, when Umar Johnson states some of them going to sleep for good, he is stating that these black boy thugs need to be murdered. But I'm telling you, as a psychologist, I'm not going to be able to psychologize all of them on the corner. Some of them going to sleep for good, for good, for good.
Now listen at this, man. This is crazy work. This is crazy work. I'm gonna tell you, when I've been listening to this guy, Mr. Lennon, and I respect him because one thing I will say, he does his research. And the things he talk about, he actually has receipts for. This is crazy work.
In 2019, Umar Johnson promoted the murder of 10% of black boys. I'm saying that to say this. I've never taken a life, God forbid. I hope I never have to. But if we're going to take them streets back, we got to admit something. I'm talking as a psychologist. Some of our young men, we've let them go so far for so long, they're no good to no damn body.
I wish this motherfucker, and I'm sorry, I try not to curse on this channel, but fuck it. I wish this motherfucker would realize that he has the same mentality as the cops that think taking out our children is the thing to do and the way to go. Do he not realize, but this is supposed to be the Pan-African prince. This is supposed to be a motherfucker that's all about family and unity and this and that and the third. And he's sitting here talking about, in order to get the streets back, you got to kill the black boys. Like, what kind of shit is that? And to think that you had 2 daughters, that you ain't did a damn thing in life to help them not to become a part of the streets. And thank God you ain't had a son that we know of.
There's people walking these streets where we're going to have to put to sleep. In other words, you might have to create violence to end it. It will be a cataclysmic.
Now, how the hell does creating violence end violence? Can somebody tell me that? Can somebody explain that philosophy to me? How does creating violence ends violence? You're creating more violence. It doesn't make sense. And you got some people that look to this guy as the motherfucker at this point look like they look at him as God or somebody. And he's talking this crazy shit. This is weird.
Between black men and some of our youth. Most of our youth, we can get them. But there's some of them, they ain't going without a fight. And they're going to have to be put to bed. It's a shame. It ain't their fault. You understand? But you have a population of unreachables. The white man wants us to think they all unreachables. 90% are reachable. 10%, we will have to have a civil war with them. And that's facts. Don't give your guns back. Buy some more. Don't give your guns back. Buy some more. Don't give your guns back. Buy some more. Umar Johnson encourages black people to buy more guns in preparation for his black civil war against 10% of black boys. This would mean that Umar Johnson wants to murder 1 out of every 10 black boys in the United States of America.
Wow.
Tell me gonna stop the violence. Then you got to get in their face. 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 You see what I'm saying? So yes, there got to be a collective and we got to go to the streets, and I'm all for that. It's the only way to do it. I'm not going to be able to psychologize all of them on the corner. Some of them going to sleep. Fuck that! Fuck that! Fuck that! You may be wondering, how is it possible for Umar Johnson to have such a negative orientation towards black boys? The truth of the matter is that Umar Johnson's general attitude towards black children is extremely negative. Umar Johnson has referred to black children as nigglets, which is an extremely demeaning racial.
I ain't surprised. Knowing what we know today, I ain't surprised. I'm not surprised this dude got whole issues. I ain't surprised. I ain't surprised. Because he damn sure walked out on his kids, the 2 kids he made.
Apples don't far from trees. When I see kindergarten students competing over who got the best sneakers, who had more money spent on them for Christmas, you're not born with that. You learn it. When I see first graders calling each other ugly, you too black, you too yellow, your hair too nappy, your lips too bright.
You would think that the way he feel about this is what he's saying right here, as far as the apple don't fall too far from the tree, and you know you got kindergartners doing this and kindergartners doing that. Hey, Melissa, good to see you, baby. You got, you know, you would think, and see, this is why I decided to go back and listen to this man's words, because you would think with that attitude, this man, and I use that term loosely, right? You would think that this man would have been a part of his children's lives in order to raise them in which he thought they needed to be raised. You speaking about how other people raise their kids, but you ain't even helped raise yours. Can somebody, anybody, make that make sense? But this is what social media is. It's full of people like him that come out here and talk a good game. They got the gift of gab. No matter how ignorant they sound, they got the gift of gab, and they come out here and they speak one thing and they actually live a totally different thing, right? This is what this is.
Right? They were born with that. They learn it at home. We are breeding nigglets. That's exactly what we're doing.
My God.
While speaking about black girls that have been raped and molested, Umar Johnson said the following: girls who are molested go on to develop fetish personality disorder.
Girls that are raped and molested go on to practice thoughtless behavior. Mr. Umar, let me ask you, did you make sure that you were in your girls 2? Some people are saying 3, but we know of 2. Were you a part of their lives to make sure that they didn't fall victim of rape and molestation in order not to become a part of this thoughtless culture that you talk about? Were you around yours?
Did he say culture or thoughtless personality disorder? Because I've heard him say that before, and that's not a real thing. But I'm saying it's not even a real thing. He's supposed to be a damn psychologist, and he using urban slang and making up shit. What the fuck is thoughtless personality disorder?
Exactly.
When thought means that hoe over there.
And the way he's putting it is that a child that is violated only. I don't know. I'm just gonna push play. I'm gonna push play.
Personality disorder. This is my disorder. I made it up.
Oh, he just said he made it up, Trey. Let me let you listen to the whole thing without stopping. He made it up. He's an idiot. He's a fucking idiot. He's an idiot. He is an idiot.
For Umar Johnson to have such a negative orientation towards black boys. The truth of the matter is that Umar Johnson's general attitude towards black children is extremely negative. Umar Johnson has referred to black children as nigglets, which is an extremely demeaning racial slur. Apples don't far from trees. When I see kindergarten students competing over who got the best sneakers, who had more money spent on them for Christmas, you're not born with that. You learn it. When I see first graders calling each other ugly, you too black, you too yellow, your hair too nappy, your lips too bright, they weren't born with that. They learn it at home. We are breeding nigglets. That's exactly what we're doing. While speaking about black girls that have been raped and molested, Umar Johnson said the following: girls who are molested go on to develop fetish personality disorder.
Thottish personality disorder. This is my disorder. I made it up. Thought. We all know what a thought is. That hole over there. Umar Johnson, a self-proclaimed school psychologist, clinician, school principal, and family therapist, has such disdain for Black girls that have been raped and molested that he defines them as hoes. A hoe is a sexually promiscuous female, a prostitute, a whore. And they start over-sexing to deal with the trauma. They start over-sexing. They'll start having. This is how ignorant this guy is. And to be a psychologist, that's just, to me, it's disgusting, because there are many, and listen, there are many ways that girls that have been violated as children turn out to be. Being a thought and I don't even call it being a thought. See, this is ignorance right here. Being sexually promiscuous as a result of being violated, it's a possibility. But there are also women and girls that are not even able to be in a functioning, a sexually functional relationship. Like, they retreat. Like, they don't even want to be touched. It's many ways that girls / women that were violated deal with the violation. This is fucking ignorance. This guy is just. And then too, you speaking with all this passion as far as young girls that are violated, and you were not a part of your daughter's life to ensure or to even try to make sure that neither one of your daughters were ever violated. Listen, I cannot with this guy. Like, I cannot. A lot of sex trying to drown out the trauma of the rape and the molestation, and they develop thottish personality disorder. That's when she's quick to have sex. She's quick to have sex. She get trains ran on her. And there are some that are hesitant. And in this moment, it seems to me like you're blaming the victim for being violated. However the victim turns out as a result of being violated, they were still violated. You idiot. This is a psychologist. This is why I say, everybody, listen, my God. Orgies, multiple head jobs, multiple orgies, multiple head jobs, multiple orgies, multiple head jobs, thottish personality behavior. A lot of Black girls and Black women suffer from thottish personality disorder. Umar Johnson had this to say about Black women who have been date raped. And Black women, this is why I tell Black, don't play around with sex on the date if you're not giving none up. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. I've heard about too many rapes that took place because you want to play. You want to entice the man with sex. You want to arouse him, but you don't plan on having sex. Don't play with a man sexually. And you don't even know him. You don't even know this man. You enticing him, touching his genitalia, allowing him to touch your genitalia, kissing you on the neck, getting undressed. Let me explain something to you, you bastard. Let me explain something to you. So first of all, see, all of this is victim shaming, victim blaming, and victim shaming. Let me tell you something. A woman, this is how it goes, you idiot. A woman can do whatever. A woman can show up butt ass naked to a date. She can kiss this guy. She can let this guy touch her. She can do whatever she want to do leading up to this guy penetrating her. And if before he penetrates her, she says, no, motherfucker is supposed to stop, because if you don't, it's rape. I don't give a damn. That's just what it is. And you can make it seem like whatever you want to make it seem like, but that's the right of the woman. I wouldn't give a fuck if they had an hour foreplay and she did any and everything but allow him to penetrate her. If before she's penetrated, she tells him to stop, or she says no, and he doesn't, it's rape, you idiot. You're not having sex. Why are y'all in the bedroom? Don't play. Our daughters love being alone with men they don't know with their hot asses. Our daughters love being alone with men they don't know after. Listen to this guy. Who at this point wasn't even a part of his daughter's lives. And this is, oh my God, what? With their hot asses. You know what I don't understand, y'all? Listening to this, because like say, how in the hell is he able to woo women?
How in the hell is this man with his philosophies and what he said out his mouth got all these women throwing money at him, all these women thinking he is the king of Abuja and shit of that nature, all these women got saying all hail to Dr. Umar and this? How is it possible? These same women that he speak of. Let's talk about the irony. The same type of woman that he is speaking on right now is the same type of woman that supports him. You want to know why? Because 9 times out of 10, a woman that's violated, right? A woman that's violated has low self-esteem, right? And they look for or they accept certain things in men. See, the sad part about this, hey Cherokee, good to see you. The sad part about this right here, and the way he's talking about girls and women, those are the same type of women that support him. Gotta be. Gotta be.
Frat party with they hot asses. While speaking about the abandoned buildings that he hopes to turn into a school for black boys, Umar Johnson made the following inappropriate comments.
But we're going to have to wash them clothes. Because some of them going to come in with the same dirty drawers on. But we're going to have to wash them clothes. Because some of them going to come in with the same dirty drawers on. But we're going to have to wash them clothes. Because some of them going to come in with the same dirty drawers on.
While speaking about disciplining the black boys that will be enrolled at his non-functioning school, Umar Johnson said the following.
See, at FDMG, there won't be no out of school suspension. Why would I send a black boy being raised by a single mother back home to a single mother? If she could do something about it, it would have been done. It's my job as a black man to deal with him. And because we are an independent school, I have to follow the rules of Detroit Boston. See, I'm going to let your son know from the gate. If you are the brothers in here, get out of line, my brother. Your mom coming here one time saying you was clapping off at the mouth. We got a black room in the back. You understand? See, we don't have no discipline problems. If we will pound your damn chest in, little boy. If we will pound your damn chest in, little boy. If we will pound your damn chest in, little boy.
Amen. See, these are women. And another thing, the way he speaks about single women and single mothers, those are the ones he target. He target the same women that he speak about or downgrade or whatever. He targets. It's weird. It's a sick. It's sick. It's really sick. And if you're a weak-minded woman, and I hate to say it, but if you're a weak-minded woman, this is the type of guy you fall for. Miss B, this is from 5 years ago. I've gone all the way back, baby. I explained at the beginning, so you just coming in, sort of kind of go, hold on. Sort of kind of go when we finish the live, go back to the beginning and I explain where we're going with this. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for your girl. I need to get this channel back in the algorithm. Feel free to support the channel. Cash App, PayPal link. It's linked and it's also strolling on the banner. I need a mod if I got one in here that's able to type to once again drop Mr. because this guy be on it and I respect his content and commentary on this guy because he, oh my God. Mr. Lennon Honor. That's who we're listening to his documentary on Mr. Umar that he did 5 years ago. So y'all make sure y'all go check him out. If you appreciate the comment, the content, and you respect the content and you want to listen, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And I became a member. That's just how much, I respect the channel. I became a member. Thank you, Ebert. Hi, Brandon. Welcome to the chat. You said, all right, let me see what you say. You said, can you explain from a woman's mind, what is she thinking if she is tempting a man with nakedness and touch, but she feels she should say she feels she should say no when she has created so much sex? Well, this is the thing. I'm not even saying that. Listen, Brandon, and I appreciate the question and the way you asked the question. I appreciate that. But let me explain to you how I feel as a woman. And that's what you asked me. How do I feel as a woman, right? As a woman, first of all, I'm not going to do that. I won't. I'm not going to tease a man, tempt a man. I know, honestly, for me, I know within 10, 15 minutes of meeting a man whether or not he going to get some sex. That's just me, though. Because there's certain things I look for to know that to feel like I'm attracted to that guy, right? But as far as tempting, thank you, Ebert. as far as tempting a man or teasing a man, and I don't do it. But for the women that do it, all I'm saying is, according to the law, Brandon, I'm not talking about the morality of it, because I think it's immoral to do that. I don't think that should be something that women do. I don't. But I'm talking about the legal side of it. And according to the law, the woman can tempt and tease all she wants. Doesn't make it right, but if she does, and that's what she chooses to do, before any type of penetration or anything else goes on, and she says no, the guy has to stop. I don't care if you're aroused. I don't care if I get it. I get it if the guy's aroused and this and that and the third. I get it. But according to the law, that's not an excuse. You better go take a cold shower. Okay? You better calm down. Because if that woman decides at any point before penetration that she don't want to go through with it, she has that right. She has that right. Do I think it's fair? No, I don't think women should do that. I don't think a woman, man, or anybody should do that. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing, Brandon. I'm separating the two because it's not right. It's not right, but it happens. It happens. All right, here we go. Brandon, I hope you what am I trying to say? Considering subscribing to the channel. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you for joining the chat. I appreciate it.
Brothers and sisters, this is how I will teach to your children at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. This is how I will teach your sons at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. And if you have a problem with the way I talk, and if you have a problem with the way that I teach, and if you have a problem with the way that I preach, if you have a problem with my vernacular, if you have a problem with my oratory, if you have a problem with my black pride and my black consciousness and my black divinity, if there is anything about Umar Ifa Tunde, aka Jermaine Shumik, aka the Prince of Pan-Africanism, if there's anything about me that is unsettling to you, keep your children in that white ass public school. Keep your children in that white ass Catholic school. Keep your children.
Let me tell you something. As far as me, and just listening to you for as much as I've been listening to you in the past couple of weeks, I wouldn't want you teaching my child. Like, I wouldn't even want to have a child with you, to be honest, because it's ways to handle, young men, and I'm specifying young men because I think the school is supposed to be for young men, right? There's a way to raise children, particularly young men. This aggression that you have, this sideways talk, these thoughts and opinions that you have when it comes to even girls, it's toxic. Should no woman want you? See, I wouldn't even want you as a baby daddy. I wouldn't want you raising my son. So why would I want you teaching him? The way you speak and the things you say and the way you act and the way you come across, man, you're angry. You need to address your issues before you able to teach. I don't understand, nor do I respect that you are a psychologist. How does a psychologist walk around with all this anger? You come off as a motherfucking rabid dog. I wouldn't want you. You talking about beat my son in the chest, nigga? You better think again. You better think again. And let's be clear. There are some kids that are, it's more, hard to deal with. It's true, but it's a way to handle that too. You don't return aggression. You don't treat aggression with aggression. If you have an aggressive young man or aggressive child, you don't in turn. See, you got a sick mentality. And the whole mentality of returning violence with violence, to me, honestly, it's weird. But that's my opinion, and I digress. I wouldn't want you teaching my child. I don't care what type of degrees you got. I don't care what type of knowledge you got. Because on the other side of town, we can find a man with your same knowledge and your same degrees and not so much aggression and anger to teach our children. You're not it, sir. You're not it. You teaching our sons to be the angry black men that white man said we are. Okay?
children in that fake-ass Black Hotep school. Keep them where you want to keep them. But if they come into FDMG, damn it, they're going to get a Marcus Garvey spanking.
We will pound your damn chest, little boy.
Umar Johnson's hatred towards police officers, towards black boy thugs, towards black girls who have been raped and molested, towards black women who have been date raped, and towards the black boys that he once enrolled at his non-functioning school is reflected in his views about black parents.
If you're raising black children, you cannot afford to be lazy, but a lot of us are. And I'm just going to be real honest here tonight.
And that's you. Lazy as a mug. Lazy. You were so lazy when it came to raising your children that you didn't. See, this is why, shout out to my granny who always said, you got to be careful when listening to people speak. You got to be careful of who you choose to follow, who you choose to bait. Because see, you ain't supposed to be putting your faith in all this in men no way. Because there'll be a Umar Johnson that stands at the mic and say one thing and live in a total, something totally different. You're that lazy parent, sir. You're that lazy parent because you didn't raise your daughters. You wasn't a part of their lives. And we got stupid bitches, like the weak-minded ones. And I call them, listen, I'm trying to keep it cute on this channel, y'all, but it's hard. But you got dumb bitches, right, that look at you as the so-called prince of whatever the hell you got going on. It may find you just a tad bit attractive. I think you look like a beast. Find you a tad bit attractive and get wet in their panties when they look at you, that think what you're doing and saying is okay. This is not okay. But see, you target those type women, the women with that type of mentality.
A lot of us are very trifling and a lot of us are very lazy. Neither adult in their life gives a shit. Excuse my French. That's the worst combination you can have. And a lot of our children have that combination. They have a lazy parent at home and they got a lazy teacher in school. 85%.
And they got a lazy ass parent that's not in the home and ain't trying to do shit for them. And I'm going to just say this too. And I don't know which one is right. I mean, not right, but which one is correct. But according to the streets, you were placed on child support. And I don't know which child you fell short of paying that child support to, but you, according to Mr. Lennon, is behind in child support. So not only were you not there physically, right? You were not physically there to raise your daughters. You fell short in taking care of them financially. You speak about who you are. It's weird. Very ugly spirited, leading people to destruction based on his life. Come on, Sonya.
The kids I test have nothing wrong with them. Nothing. They lazy as hell, and the parents are too. Even when I was principal, I had to fight black parents. I want my son tested, Dr. Johnson. For what? Learning disability. Your son is in the 3rd grade. What do you mean? I think he got a learning problem. Well, the boy only been in my school for 1 year. In the school he came from, nobody learned. They ain't made AYP since AYP started. So why don't you give me a chance to work with your son? I want him tested. I'm not testing him because there ain't nothing wrong with him. His problem is your trifling ass. Get out my office. I don't want the kids coming back.
I don't know who in the hell. Maybe that's why the school ain't open. I don't know who gonna listen. I don't know who was sending their children to this school. I don't know what crazy nutcase would actually send their son to this school.
Home to you because you part of the problem. You got Willie Lynch all in your system. White Jesus on the wall, teaching your kids to be multicultural, daughter looking like Beyonce, a head full of blonde ass weed. What the hell I want her coming back home to you for? She stay with me and the boys stay with me.
But the problem is you cannot teach what you do not
listen, how do you have so much passion for other people's kids but none for your own? Can somebody make it make sense to me? Because I'm over here about to I throw this device at the wall and I ain't damaging my shit because this man triggers me. Like, how do you have so much passion for other people's kids and you got so much judgment and opinions to their parents, but you standing there in this moment with 2 daughters that you don't fuck with? Like, can somebody make that make sense?
And then our children learn to be undisciplined by their undisciplined parents. For every black mother in here, don't you ever, black sister, ever in the rest of your life, go to your son's school with your damn pajamas on.
But at least they coming to the school because according to your daughter, you ain't come to the school that damn time. You ain't even attend her graduation. So what the hell are you talking about, Mr. High and Mighty? Y'all got to be careful who you listen to. You got to be careful who you follow. You got to be careful who you admire. You got to be careful who you fall in love with. You got to be careful who you're lusting over. Because these men are a trip. They'll speak with such passion about certain shit. And they be fake as hell. Fake as a $3 bill. This man got all this passion for other people's kids. Talking about holding them in the school and shit of that nature. But ain't never visited the school of his own children. Welcome to the chat, Stefan. You said, what about, and don't block anybody, y'all. Don't block anybody unless I say, okay. What about these older females grooming, touching on these young men? I don't think that has anything to do with what we're talking about, but I don't agree with that either. I can't really talk about that because I don't know anything about it. I don't do it. It's wrong. That's about all I can say. And if they're touching on young men that are minors, they should be locked up. That's common sense. I still don't know how that coincides in what we're talking about, but okay. Judd Carpenter, welcome to the chat. You say sorry you were hurt. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. We've all been hurt in life, one way or the other. And to be transparent and to be honest, the way I feel about him could be a part of my hurt. It could be a part of. It could be all of it could coincide, because that's just human nature. You know, having a daddy that talk a good game and ain't do shit. Yeah, that's part of my life. So maybe I am hurt, but we all been hurt. But don't be sorry about mine. It's good. I'm okay. Yeah. Thank you.
What kind of hood rat? Ghetto? You don't go to no school with no damn SpongeBob on. You damn coons.
Umar Johnson's hatred toward single mothers is expressed in many ways. On several occasions, he has threatened to rip their fingernails out.
And he got the IEP this year in first grade. Can I pull your fingernails out for signing permission to get my little brother tested, Sister Chrissy? Can I pull your fingernails out?
Umar Johnson has consistently referred to black women as hoes, hood rats, maggots, etc.
You better be bringing more to the table than a pretty face and some hot cookies. Okay? I'm very serious about my life. I'm very serious about my work. I'm very serious about my mission. It's not a game.
He's very serious about his life. Well, he probably serious about his life, but he wasn't serious about his children's lives. He wasn't serious about that. Selfish. Don't give a damn. And my question to you, Mr. Umar, is this. If you had such high standard for women, right? If you have such high standards for women and there's certain women that you wouldn't fool with or you wouldn't fuck with, how did you make babies with two women that now you say you have so much negativity to say about them? Because see, if you have these standards as far as women, you shouldn't even be in the predicament that you're in to where you're saying my baby mothers kept me away from my children. Remember, because you got high standards. See, if you really lived what you speak, you wouldn't have two baby mamas. In fact, you would your children's mothers wouldn't even be considered baby mamas. They would be your wife. They would have been your wife, and you wouldn't have two children by two different women. You need to stop it. But you know, people fall for the okie doke. People fall for you just like they fell for what that dude name, Nature Boy. They fall for your kind all the damn time. Because there are hurt and emotionally damaged women out there that fall for this type of crap. This is crap. See, strong women intimidate men like you. See, for me, you would consider me an angry black woman. Yup, you would. Cause I look you dead in your eyes. Some of that shit you talking, I look you dead in your eyes and tell you to go straight to hell and take your beliefs and everything else with you. Cause you're sick. You are sick.
Ain't no more. I am now a role model for black boys.
Ciao,
I
bye.
have no time for conscious thoughts. I have no time for conscious hood rats. A hood rat has nothing to do with how much education you have. A hood rat has nothing to do with what kind of car you drive. A hood rat has nothing to do with what type of social status her parents come from. A hood rat has nothing to do with how much money she makes. You could be $1 million hood rat. You could be a $50,000 a year hood rat. You could be a hood rat that's an engineer. You could be a hood rat that's a medical doctor. You could be a hood rat that own your own business. A hood rat has nothing to do with social economic status for Dr. Umar Johnson. Priscilla, Hotep hood rat, and you got a weave in your damn head. Oh, Lord have mercy. And she got a weave in her head. You done came to the wrong place, baby. I just blocked Kiki a second time. I blocked her, and she came back. She's a Hotep hood rat of the Hebrew tradition. I blocked Kiki twice. Let's see if Kiki come back again. I'm going to ask my Hebrew brothers to get a hold of your hood rat. I am now a role model for black boys. I have no time for conscious thoughts. I have no time for conscious hood rats. Umar Johnson's hatred towards black boys, black girls, and black women is also projected towards his donors. I called PayPal before I started using PayPal for the school fundraising. And I didn't want to use PayPal, but lazy Negroes kept talking about why I just can't make an online donation. Take your lazy ass to the post office and get a stamp. So far, we raised 200.
You wouldn't get a dime from me, baby. I don't even understand how he get donations. Listen, I was triggered by this man before I even heard all this shit he's saying. I was triggered by this man when I heard the drop Trey got, and everybody know what the drop is.
Run them donations.
I was triggered by this man when I heard that little 5-second drop that Trey has on his channel. I knew then he was an asshole. All I needed to hear was that little drop to know this man is a complete asshole.
$50,000.
Run those donations, Truth.
I'm gracious, but I'm not.
Truth Hurts 3.
Because I know y'all got a lot more to give me than $250,000.
You gonna listen? If
when
you
Darren Wilson killed Michael Brown, white folks.
Can you shout it out right? It's The Truth Hurts 3. The Truth Hurts 3.
Oh, let me read that. Let me see. Do we say that? Okay, the Chighetto, the Truth Hurt, the DA, Truth Hurts 3. Sister, you probably wear a weave.
I wear protective hairstyle, sir. Call it what you want. Okay. Yeah. Let's listen. I turned my phone on my device into some kind of dark mode. I'm in a dark place, people. Thank you, E-Books.
Gave him $300,000 in 3 weeks for his defense. And Dr. Umar Johnson is trying to build a state-of-the-art school for black boys that y'all all know I need. And after 6 months, I only got $250,000. Trifling ass black people.
Wow.
I'm gonna call it like I say it. And I don't care if you get offended. We can handle that outside. I'm getting sick and tired of getting texts on my cell phone from black folks. We appreciate
250,000, but we'd rather have 500. That's what he's saying right there.
The way
we appreciate the 250.
I'm surprised he got that. It's some weird people in the world. You can come out here and drag people.
He got some millions.
You could come out here and address people like shit, and they would actually donate to your cause. Ain't no damn way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
You gave me $25 damn and you think you free now. We got to raise $2 million. Your ass ain't done. I better get some more and some more and some more and some more until we hit the goal, brothers and sisters. That's the way we're going to have to do this. Trifling ass black people. I'm going to call it like I say it. And I don't care if you get offended. We can handle that outside. Umar Johnson's promotion of physical violence against police officers, against black boy thugs, and against his donors is indicative of his tendency to make physical threats against those he disagrees with or those who criticize his violent rhetoric and his scamming of the black community. Here are some examples. I'm going to deal with Papa Smurf. I'm going to deal with that little dirty nigga. I heard you, albino. I'm going to handle your ass tonight, pussy. You ain't getting away with that shit. You should have never came for me, nigga. I never fuck with your little dirty broke ass anyway. Look at my face when you talking to me. This ain't no WWF, nigga. Who the fuck is you, the conscious Hulk Hogan? You the conscious Hulk Hogan? Papa Smurf?
Motherfucker, you look like...
Baby, you need anger management, honey. You need listen. I see why now in today because this was 5 years ago. Let me reiterate that. You don't have no relationship with your. Did your daddy beat your ass growing up? I mean, I think your daddy may have stumped mud holes in you because you are angry. Like honestly, did you get help for your childhood traumas? At this point, I think you've been traumatized, sir. Like this ain't normal. You ain't promoting to help black men. You teaching them to be angry. We don't need our boys going to schools where the leader is angry all the damn time and talking about killing, shooting, and beating.
Yeah, his dad doesn't agree with his rhetoric.
It's foolishness.
That too from Fantasy Island with your stupid ass. Speak your speech, nigga. Speak your speech, nigga. Speak your speech. You see that date, August 21st, bitch? That's when I was born. 821, nigga. Bring it. Bring it, motherfucker. Little dirty midget.
Are you
right.
a whole little Leo? No, you know what? I digress. You a Leo? Oh, I digress.
Here, nigga, come bring it. I'm right here, nigga, come bring it. I'm right here, nigga, come bring it. You said I got a little belly, right, nigga? But guess what? I'm comfortable in my motherfucking skin. I love who the fuck I am, nigga. Ain't no problems over here with the Prince of Pan-Africanism. I'm straight. Why the fuck you looking at my chest for, you pro-homo nigga? What you looking at my chest for? What you looking at my stomach for, nigga? You think I waste any time looking at your nut ass? I got a gut. That's all right. I can handle mine, though, homie. You can believe that. That's right. Your ass lifting weights because it makes you feel equal. Because you insecure. So you got to be all big and muscle bound. So you feel equal.
No, actually, I think you are. I think you're an insecure man because, see, a secure man don't have to go around acting like he's actually King Kong. A secure man don't have to do all that. It's like you got something to prove or some shit. Like, honestly, what are we doing here? You're not secure, sir. You're not. You're not. It's like you want to beat, your beliefs and the fact that you're supposed to be this higher power into people. It's not gonna work for everybody, sir. Don't get mad about it. The only people, men or women, that fall for your bullshit are weaklings. They're weak. They need you. They need a Captain Save-A-Ho. Because nobody with a strong mind or actually is securing themselves would think that what the things that come out of your mouth is okay. See, you're that type of dude that, let me tell you something. All that violence that you speak of or that you promote is bullshit. See, I'm that type of bitch. I can tear you down with my tongue. I can have you in somebody's corner sucking. They say you're in your mama's closet. I can have you in your mama's closet sucking your thumb and questioning your entire existence. Yeah, I can. Just with my mouth. Because all that bullshit you speak, all that beating on your chest and hollering and screaming and all that type of bullshit, that's weak. A strong man is a man of little words when it comes to certain situations. See, all that, you sell wolf tickets. That's what you do. And knowing that you came out here and you tried to speak like you was this and that and the third, and in real life you wasn't. Yeah, you're weak, and you target the weak.
What? You can lift all the weights in the world and you'll never be 6'3", nigga. You can talk about my gut all day, but I'm sexy with mine. I'm fine. I'm cool in my skin. Don't you ever speak my name in vain. I'm talking to you, SETI. Friday night, what you gonna do? I'm calling you out. A debate on black leadership. Ain't gonna be no sucker shit. It's gonna be children and mothers in there, and we gonna keep the shit gangster. You got some personal shit with me, we can handle that shit out back. We can handle that outside. I know the conscious community got y'all lazy. All they running around is intellectually masturbating old ass information. Like Papa Smurf. That Papa Smurf shit ain't gonna get us nowhere. That Papa Smurf shit ain't gonna get us nowhere. You feel me? Hold on. Yeah.
Wait a minute, I'm a little confused because you said that Papa Smurf shit ain't gonna. I think here recently in one of your live streams addressing your daughter, you called yourself Papa Smurf. I'm confused. But let's neither here or there. Let's listen.
Nah, I got this. I got this. Hold on. Yeah. Nah, I got this. I got this. I answered the call, nigga. The other day, Sabir Bay, I'm telling you to your face. It's personal now, bro. You came to the Culture Connection when I was in Chicago. You came to the Culture Connection when I was in Chicago. Told people I didn't speak to your little midget ass. First of all, you ain't but 3 feet tall. How the hell I'ma see you? Bitch ass. You's a hater. But when weak ass dudes like Tariq Nasheed and Boyce Watkins speak my name in a negative vein, I got the air cats out. That's all this is about. You know,
if you secure in yourself, let me bring it back. Let me take it back. If you secure in yourself, you don't give a damn what somebody say. If you walk it like you talk it, and you are who you say you are, you shouldn't give a damn about what somebody says. You angry. You don't like to be called out on your shit. Like, honestly, I mean, that's life. There's nobody on this planet that everybody likes or everybody agrees with or nothing like that. So you sitting up here and want to fight. You're so weak. You sitting up here and want to fight somebody because they said something about you or they don't agree with something you may have said. What is wrong with you? My God, today.
deserve this shit macadocious. Calling that ain't crispy. If you want to say something about the brother, say something about the brother. You don't pick fun at his skin tone. Every time you look in the mirror, you see a cracker, nigga. So you got to go extra hard because you're trying to prove to yourself that you're a black man. I ain't got that problem. You poking fun at all black women who are richly melanated, and you poking fun at all black men who are richly melanated. I'm melanated, bitch. When I look in the mirror, I see a black man. When you look in the mirror, you see a cracker, nigga. You don't pick fun at his skin tone. I'm gonna deal with that little dirty nigga. I heard you, albino.
John Farrell a lot. He dropped.
Oh, I ain't speaking on it.
Oh, okay.
I ain't speaking on it.
Okay.
Little dirty ass from getting the worst. Stuff I know about Boyce Watkins. I'm not gonna put that out there right now because I'm hoping y'all keep my name.
I just gotta say it. I'm sorry, y'all, and we got actually literally about 15 minutes and a little bit more than 15 minutes to go. But this is why I'm gonna say again, y'all go over there and check out this guy. Check out this guy. Ebrooks the link one more time, or maybe two before we get off of here. One more time. Drop his link, cause this right here, this is epic. This little piece, and it's only an hour long. I know it may seem longer because I keep stopping it, but we ain't gonna even get through it today because I'm only 24 minutes in. But this right here, when I tell you, when put together, I mean put together, because everything he said, he's pretty much pointing out all his contradictions. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you expose a motherfucker. You take their words, right? You take their words and you expose all of their contradictions. So well put together. A1. I'm glad I started off with this one. Thank you, Ebro. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and support. You won't regret it if you're interested in this in this whole content. All right.
Out your mouth and we go our separate ways, bro. But that boxing match, oh, we can do that. In fact, where's Sarnetta at? Since y'all call Sarnetta the Don King, tell Sarnetta to call that bitch up and see if he can get his ass in the ring for 10 rounds. But if you want to talk that gangster shit and you want to go to the streets with it, okay. When and where? When and where? I want to see this. When and where? So I can knuckle your ass up. You want your ass beat? When and where?
Now that bitch Tariq Nasheed. By the way, Flex, I heard you said you pulling up. I want to know when you pulling up. I called your ass out for 10 rounds. You didn't respond, brother. Get your fat ass in the ring for 10 rounds since you so gangster. You bitch. You could bring Moist Joyce Watkins as your partner. We want to do a handicap debate match. Remember back in the days, fellas, when we used to watch wrestling growing up back in the 4th and 5th grade?
This ain't no WWF, nigga. Who the fuck is you, the conscious Hulk Hogan?
It'd be like Junkyard Dog and Tito Santana versus Randy Savage. I remember the handicap match.
Who the fuck is you? Randy Macho Man Sadie Savage? You's a fucking nut, nigga. You's a fucking nut.
When you gonna release the tapes, Batiman Nasheed? Batiman Tariq. Chicken tenders, where you at?
I'm right here, nigga. Come bring it. Hold on. Yeah. Nah, I got this. I answered the call, nigga. I do not have a criminal record. I do not have a criminal record. I have never done time in a prison or a jail. But these 4 individuals have went too far. One of them is William Clay. I need this motherfucker's address. I need this motherfucker's address. I'm going to go see him this weekend. Enough is enough. Number 2 is homosexual Gerald Palmer. Find that coward's address. Work or home. Find it. I'm pulling up on him. Mukasa, Africa. He's been hiding out lately, but he started the whole shit. He a little bitch ass nigga from Philly who used to work at the same charter school, Kepler Charter School. Okay? Find that bitch ass nigga because he started this. I'ma see your bitch ass. Okay? And another one is Andrea Stewart. She's the one on YouTube, Anti-Afro Svengali. Anti-Afro Svengali. She's in California. I want to pull up on her when I go out to Cali next month for the parent training. Lee Nor Honor. I'm tired of this bitch nigga too. This is the weak ass dude who got nothing but YouTube videos about me on YouTube. LeNorHonor. I had enough of him too. Monty Woodgrain, I'ma fuck him.
Wait a minute, hold on. Who he say? He said, oh, you talking about dude. Hold on. I had to catch that one. Hold on, y'all. I got to speed up, but he already talk fast. So, yeah, girl, pulling up on women. Sorry, this is the dude. This is that guy, right? I'm just saying.
But these 4 individuals have went too far. One of them is William Clay. I need this motherfucker's address. I need this motherfucker's address. I'm going to go see him this weekend. Enough is enough. Number 2 is homosexual Gerald Palmer. Find that coward's address. Work or home. Find it. I'm pulling up on him. Mukasa, Africa. He's been hiding out lately, but he started the whole shit. He a little bitch ass nigga from Philly who used to work at the same charter school, Kepler Charter School. Okay? Find that bitch ass nigga because he started this. I'ma see your bitch ass. Okay? And another one is Andrea Stewart. She's the one on YouTube, Anti-Afro Svengali. Anti-Afro Svengali. She's in California. I want to pull up on her when I go out to Cali next.
What you gonna do to the woman when you pull up on her now? We know you want to fight the dudes. You gonna fight the women? The woman? You gonna fight her too? Because you know there's an accusation out here about your daughter, your oldest, that you beat on her mom. I mean, I'm just saying. Why are you pulling up on women? Mr. I'm securing myself, Mr. I'm the man. You ain't no damn man pulling up on no woman. You're a punk. You're a punk. And you're even bigger punk for pulling up on men just because they have an opinion on your ass. Like, honestly, I thought you were secure. Wow.
For the parent training. Lee Nor Honor. I'm tired of this bitch nigga too.
Oh, that's how you pronounce his name. Let's shout him out again. Lee Nor. What did I call him? Lennon? I don't think he got his name right. He said Lee Nor Honor. That's not his name. If it's the same guy. Lee Nor. Where you get that from? I've been saying Lennon. Okay then.
The weak ass dude who got nothing but YouTube videos about me on YouTube. LeNorHonor. I had enough.
Lenon, sir. Don't shout him out if you're not gonna get it right, sir. It's Lenon. Jesse. He is angry. Maybe this is when this guy first started out. He didn't know his name. But yeah, he got a lot of content on you, sir, and I'm gonna get into it, baby. It's good too. It's really good. Shout out to Lennon or Lennon, however he pronounced it, but it's not Lenore or Lenore. Damn, you angry.
For him too. Monty Woodgrain, I'ma fuck him up too. So if you could get Monty's address, it's time for me to see Monty.
You just going around pulling up on people fighting and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you supposed to be teaching young boys. You just pulling up on you just put them up on random people. I willing to fight because you don't like what they got to say about you. So did they do something to you like physically in real life, like honestly, so you can't take opinions? Weak, not secure, weak.
Monty Woodgrain, I'm in your ass. Lee Nor Honor, I'm in your ass. William Clay, I'm in your ass. Gerald Palmer, I'm in your ass. Anti-Svengali, I'm in your ass. In Mukasa, Africa, I'm in your ass.
Also, you threatened a woman. You just said, I was waiting for you to say the woman's name. You said you in her ass. So we ain't gonna even talk about the men that you threatened to pull up on. We talking about that woman. So you gonna pull up on the woman? So this allegation that your oldest daughter has put out here that you hit on her mom is not too far fetched, Mister. I'm secure. Cause see, from what I get, from what I understand and what I feel, a man that puts his hand on a woman is a weak bitch. A man that puts his hand on a woman is not secure. So I don't know what that means to you to be sitting up here threatening a woman, but you King Kong. King Kong seemed like to be a bitch to me. Now, when I used to watch King Kong movies, I thought he was the GOAT. The hell?
I'm tired of the bullshit. William Clay, Gerald Palmer, Mukasa Africa, Lenore Honor, Monty Woodgrain, Andrea Stewart. Hold on. Yeah. Nah, I got this. We are in the middle of a war. I want all my Dr. Umar supporters, Team Ifa Tunde, suit up, buckle up, grip up, because I'm done with the dumb shit from the haters. Shout out to the Goonie Goons who've been reaching out to me. Kansas City Goonie Goons is ready to do what they need to do. My Philly Goons is ready to pull up on him.
The mythical Goonie Goons that Umar Johnson is referring to would be the same so-called black boy thugs that Umar Johnson wants to murder.
A lot of boys who got the thug energy. Shout out to the Goonie Goons who've been reaching out to me. I know, because I do therapy with them thugs. Shout out to the Goonie Goons. But I'm telling you, as a psychologist, I'm not going to be able to psychologize all of them on the corner. Some of them going to sleep. Fuck that! Shout out to the Goonie Goons.
I am a representative of Team Infants and Tuesdays for Principal Mr. Dr. Umar Johnson. That's right. My name is Big Squabble, and I'm a representative of the Central Illinois team of the Goonie Goon Goons.
Goonie Goons. The white man wants us to think they all unreachable. 90% are reachable. 10% Goonie Goons. We don't have to have a civil war with them, and that's facts. I want all my Dr. Umar supporters, Team Ifa Tunde, suit up, buckle up, grip up, because I'm done with the dumb shit from the haters.
Hey, Mr. Dr. Umar Johnson, we got them, bro. You gotta say no more. The Goonie Goons, man, everybody out of Bone Gap and Kiss Cashkill. Yo, we ride the Chicken Neck.
Now, you're giving speeches on how you're going to have to lay down some of the young men because they're goons, but you got a whole goon squad. You got to make this shit make sense. You have to make it make sense. You're giving speeches on young men that you feel like are just gone out there, that they so gone out there that they deserve to die. You calling the parents lazy, but yet you got a whole group of these young men that's your goon squad. Y'all got to make this shit make sense. And that's another thing that makes you weak, sir. That's another thing that makes you insecure, sir. That you got to have a whole goon squad. I thought you was King Kong. I thought you was that one. Now, why you got to have a goon squad? Weak. All that motherfucking woofing, all that motherfucking hollering, all that bullshit that comes out of your mouth is just that bullshit. You know, my granny used to tell me the loudest motherfucker, and she didn't say motherfucker, the loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. That would be you. That would be you.
And all the Goonie Goon Goons, we doing this. Team Infinite Tuesday.
Looking forward to seeing all my brothers who ride with me, my Goonie Goons who ride with me from Chi. The brothers in Chi ride hard. They hit me up. They say, Doc, if you have any problem, call this number. We not playing. You understand? We will do time for you. We will die for you. If you ever have a problem when you come to the
Let me tell you something else about a man that has to have a Goonie Goon squad and got to have all his backup and shit of that nature. The men that I know that I consider real men, they ride alone. Let's get into it, Mr. Goonie Goon. The men that I know in real life that is for real about that life, they don't run with packs. They don't call no Goonie Goon. What the fuck is a Goonie Goon squad? It reminds me of the movie The Goonies. A bunch of weirdos. Who the fuck you got a Goonie Goon? Wait a minute. The Goonie Goon squad? A real man rides alone, sir. They will fuck you up solo. They will pull up on you solo. They will bury your body solo. What the fuck are you talking about? Don't you know that when you committing crimes and pulling up on people and whooping ass, the more Goonie Goons you got, the more Goonie Goons you got with you, that's just more of a chance of you getting caught because people snitch. Shout out to Woody. Niggas, they snitch. And for every nigga you got rolling with you to do some shit, that's a witness. That's a witness. You get a witness, and you get. What is wrong with you? You ain't as smart as people think you are, huh? Or you're just scary and weak. Goonie Goon Squad. What the hell is that?
You hit me up, so I got like 50 goons. But I'm telling you, as a psychologist, I'm not going to be able to psychologize all of them on the corner. Some of them going to sleep. Fuck that!
Why I ain't worried about why Mr. Principal Dr. Umar Johnson ain't made his school yet. You know how to fucking make bricks? You know how long it takes to make bricks by yourself?
And then what make it so bad, and I know y'all can't see the visuals, but y'all please go over here and check this guy out. Listen, the Goonie Goon that's here on talking all this shit, he incognito. Them motherfuckers sitting up here with a whole face band on, hiding his identity, but he a Goonie Goon. That's your goon? Cause he just as scary as you, cause he doing all that talking, and this nigga is incognito. You get on how you gonna be hiding talking about you gotta make it make sense. Like you do.
Shoot. The nigga gotta make fucking bricks. He gotta teach. Teachers teaching. You know how hard it is to teach teachers teaching? So he can go out and teach? Nigga making bricks like bricks, not cocaine bricks. I don't even know, sand, dirt, and other stuff that go on the brick, and you make it. He gotta make bricks, then he gotta teach teaching. Y'all ain't know the man who the foremost voice for black folks everywhere where people live at. We ain't going for that shit, man.
Lee nor honor, we got to get his ass. Lee nor honor, we coming.
How you gonna pull up on a man and you don't even know his real name? I don't know why back in the day you didn't know this man's name, and I'm pretty sure he knows his name. So from what I understand, this is his name. Where you get Lenore from, or Lenore? I mean, did he change his name or something? Y'all, I'm confused why he keep calling this name. I'm like really confused as to why he keep calling this man Lenore. Can he not read? I don't get it. But he is after. I see why. You want Mr. Lenore. Cause he is on your ass. This man got so much content on you, baby. I don't listen. I'll be mad too. This one, and I ain't ran across a channel yet that has exposed you the way that he has, and the way that he does it, epic, genius. Sorry, it is what it is.
For you. Oh, we coming for you. Oh, we coming for Lee nor honor. Oh yes, Gerald. Excuse me. His name is Reverend Girl. Girl. Reverend Girl Palmer. We coming for you. Reverend Girl Palmer. We coming for you. William Clay out of D.C. We coming for you.
Umar Johnson's father had this to say about Umar's threats of physical violence.
You know what, Melissa, could be possible, but I don't think so. The last name Honor, you don't know too many people with that last name, and it's too close to what his real name is. That's for one. And for two, I know what type of content I call him. His name could be Lennon, or Lennon. I just say Lennon because I don't know how he pronounces it. But the content that this man has on his channel, he has to be talking about him. He could be talking about somebody else, but I don't think so. You got to go check out his channel. But he could be talking about somebody else, but I doubt it.
Hey, Umar, I know you know where I am. This is Frederick Douglass, Marcus Garvey, Future Academy. Something you began. You solicit the funds for, and you are supposed to be fixing.
Wow.
This is your place.
Is this Mr. Lennon at the actual? Wait a minute. I'm trying to catch his voice. I think it is. I don't know if he's playing a video of somebody else at the academy. I think it's him though, and he's getting actual footage of it. So he said, "I don't understand how he can promote such violence and still have his channel." See, I don't think he's like heavy like that on YouTube. I think he does has a channel on YouTube, but most of these, I think, clips are taken from, I think he's heavy on TikTok. I think he's heavy on Instagram. But, I mean, his content is everywhere and it's up, out. So, you know, these people don't, social media don't care. Anybody that's making no money, honey, it is what it is.
You about? You ain't about that thug life. You ain't about running around here calling people out. You ain't about getting no goons to get with other people.
Looks
The
a
goony
mess. I mean, and I'm gonna research and see what the school looks like today. But that school, I don't know that the school looks a mess.
Squad is pull-up time.
You're supposed to be an administrator of this facility right here to teach young men, or boys rather, how to be men, first and foremost. You got no time for the drama you putting on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. This is supposed to be about black boys getting the best that they can get from you. Is that what they're getting from you right now? You jumping around, talking about getting names and addresses and phone numbers from people so you can get with them?
We're going to do what we got to do. Enough is enough.
Is that what you showing them the best example of right now? I figured I had to come out here to remind you of your mission. The mission is not to be running around claiming to get goons or threatening to run up on women.
Anti-Afro Svengali. She's in California. I want to pull up on her when I go out to Cali next month for the parent training.
Threatening to run up on women who you call hoes.
Handle that COINTELHO. Handle that COINTELHO.
Get off the YouTube, man. Get off the Instagram. Cut the nonsense. Stop talking foolishly about exterminating 10% of our boys.
There's people walking these streets where we're going to have to put to sleep. In other words, you might have to create violence to end it. But you have a population of unreachables. The white man wants us to think they all unreachables. 90% are reachable. 10%, we will have to have a civil war with them. And that's facts. Don't give your guns back. Buy some more. Some of them going to sleep. Fuck that!
It's embarrassing to see you out here acting like you haven't even gone through junior high school. It's embarrassing to see you being mean and diminished in your stature because of the way that you're showing yourself. It's embarrassing. You should be embarrassed.
Monty Woodgrain, I'm in your ass. Lenore Honor, I'm in your ass. William Clay, I'm in your ass. Gerald Pop.
Y'all, I'm already going, listen. I have no discipline. I try. I pray about it and things of that nature, but I said I wasn't going to go over 2 hours with this one, but being as though we halfway through it, and I feel like we can get through the other half in an hour, I'll go 3 hours. I just want to get through this because I don't want to stop it. I don't want to stop it. We got like 30, it's at the 34-minute mark in the video is an hour and 4 minutes. So we're halfway through it, and I'm going to try not to talk so much because I want y'all to hear. But okay, I'm going against the 2 hour rule, damn it, already. All right, let me see. What my lights looking like, model? We liking? Are we liking? Shout out to y'all for supporting this live stream. I appreciate it. Y'all be sure to hit the like button. Also, feel free to support the channel. Hit the Cash App, PayPal, whatever. All right, let's listen. I agree with that, Sonya. I just saw your comment. I agree with that.
I'm in your ass. Anti-Svengali, I'm in your ass. In Mukasa, Africa, I'm in your ass.
People that follow you, they're not going to be able to sustain your
pride. So much for the likes. Even the people that liked it, moved the hell on. Thank you. Thank you, E-Brooks. I appreciate that.
Jay, now that they think like you do right now, that you need to go around and harass people, threaten people, and try to act gangster. That gangster stuff played out, man. And if it is around, it's for the young boys. You're 45 years old. What are you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove?
Yeah, what are you trying to prove? Beating on your chest and threatening people and talking about pulling up. You talking about pulling up on a woman. Just tell anybody who was willing to listen what the hell you thought you were going to do to that woman. Pulling up to a woman? My God, today. Issues, I tell you. Issues. Okay?
Gangster now? And you got a school here? You got to build. You see these buildings? These are your buildings. And you run around here trying to act like a gangster, a thug. This is what your kids are supposed to learn, how to be a thug. Instead of how to be an educated, powerful young black man. Our principal is Dr. Umar Johnson. He's going to teach us how to be a thug. You're supposed to be an example. You're supposed to be the best that we got out here. You're supposed to be. You got a doctorate degree. A doctorate degree. 16 years of college.
Let me tell you, everybody running around here bragging about having a bachelor's and a doctorate ain't the creme de la creme. They are not. They are not. They are not. You can have all the degrees, all the doctorates, all the certificates on the planet, baby. Those be the ones that's the sickest. Need mental help themselves. How you a psychologist that needs therapy yourself, sir? Are you seeking it? Because something's wrong with you.
Well, Scooty, you're supposed to be better than this.
I want all my Dr. Umar supporters, Team Ifa Tunde, suit up, buckle up, grip up, because I'm done with the dumb shit from the haters.
Who in their right mind with a doctorate degree is going to go back and assemble a bunch of thugs, supposedly, to pounce on some people because of what they said on the internet?
Lee Nor Honor, we got to get his ass. Lee Nor Honor, we coming for you. Oh, we coming for you. Oh, we coming for Lee Nor Honor. Oh, yes. Gerald, excuse me.
I feel offended that you keep mispronouncing my dude's name. I like dude. I respect his content and his commentary. And baby, y'all think y'all hearing something now. This is a documentary. This is like a video. But when we get into his live streams, that's what really got me. His live streams. When we get into his live streams and listen to him speak, I see why you mad. You know, people that come out here and they live with a mask on, you know, a whole secret identity and things of that nature. They speak one thing and that their real life is something totally different. When the motherfucker come out here and expose them, they tend to get this upset. You trying to pull up on somebody because they're doing content or commentary on you. Boy, bye. It's just like these motherfuckers out here that want me dead. See, I keep trying to tell people, and I raise my kids, your mouth could be a weapon. Apparently, because you got motherfuckers out here that can't take the mouth. You ain't put your hands on them. You ain't threatened to put your hands on them. You ain't nowhere near them. But it's that mouth that goddamn want you dead. Ain't that some shit? That's some weak shit. Hell, I don't care how much I don't care for you. I ain't never wish nobody to be dead. Oh, God. Hold on, y'all. Let me get rid of the trash. Hold on. Oh, shit. What did I do? Hold on, y'all. It's the miserable people for me. Okay. But yeah. Let's go.
His name is Reverend Girl, Girl. Reverend Girl Palmer, we coming for you. Reverend Girl Palmer, we coming for you. REVGIRL. Reverend Girl Palmer, we coming for you. We coming for you. William Clay out of DC, we coming for you.
Because you're acting like you was born and raised in the streets, which we both know isn't true.
I know from experience, because my parents were married and because my father participated in my education, the schools wouldn't dare try to put me in special education. I was chosen to be one of those who will be given opportunities where many of my classmates were not. Many of them are dead. They're in jail. They're still on the corner selling drugs. Why? Because I was given an opportunity that they were not.
How the hell is you sitting up here talking like, how is you sitting up here talking about people, like looking and speaking like Peabody, and now you done turn into a whole thug? This man got you pinned. Honestly, he is showing how fake you are. All that hollering, screaming, and acting like you thug life for life and got goons and shit of that nature. You sitting up here looking like Mr. Peabody with a whole tie on that don't match your suit. That's irritating, sir. Listen.
Monty Woodgrain, Down syndrome, Lemonhead, pull up team. Pull up team.
Because you're acting like you was born and raised in the streets, which we both know isn't true. Get together, Umar. Get together, man. I'm telling you as your father. I'm telling you as a black man. You might be impressing all these other clowns. All these wannabe gangsters or used to be gangsters, but you ain't impressing me. And you ain't impressing nobody who is a gangster out here for real, for real.
Come on.
Because they be telling you cut this foolishness out.
So Reverend Girl Palmer, he should be worried. Reverend Girl Palmer should be worried. Lenore should be worried.
Monty should be worried.
Some kids right there, some of those might be the kids that come to school. Do you want them to know you as the doctor that cursed people out online, that threatened to get their goons, that talked about exterminating kids just like him, that disrespect people? Get together, man, for real, because you're losing it. And when I say it, I'm talking about these buildings. You're going to lose all this.
Umar Johnson's long history of threatening people with physical violence is well documented and reveals the truth that Umar Johnson is a fragile human being who lacks human connection and self-discipline. He is a slave to his own delusions of grandeur, narcissism, and the fantasies that he continues to echo in his own shattered psyche. At this point, there is a significant percentage of Umar Johnson followers who follow him simply to witness the tragic train wreck that continues to crash and burn. Each day, more and more critics post YouTube videos to discuss Umar Johnson's erratic behavior, senseless babblings, predatory orientation towards single black mothers, severe paranoia, and scamming of the black community. Day by day, his critics increase in number while his support continues to dwindle. It has been over a decade since Umar Johnson began his school scam. In 2010, Umar Johnson posted the following Facebook message. Promises in 2010 to begin laying the groundwork for the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Pan-African School for Black Boys, specializing in learning disabilities and disruptive behavior disorders. This will be a private school, and yes, you will pay in order for your son to attend. Grand opening, 9/11/2013. This is chess, not checkers. A decade later, and Umar Johnson continues to perpetuate mail fraud, wire fraud, and affinity fraud against black people while collecting donations for a non-existent school with no business plan, no board of directors, no faculty, no staff, no renovations, no running water, no HVAC, no electricity, and no financial transparency. In July of 2017, Umar Johnson said that he had collected $700,000.
How much was raised and what's the status of it? $700,000. And the status is we're still looking for a school. And the status is my start date for FDMG will be 8/21/18.
In October of 2017, Umar Johnson said that he had collected $700,000.
So now what we're doing with the money we've raised, which is approximately $700,000
as of today.
Okay.
In November of 2017, Umar Johnson said, "We need another million. Can we get another million?"
So Baltimore, what's up, Baltimore? We need another million. Baltimore, can we get another million?
He later stated, "We almost got 1 mil.
I need y'all to call them NFL and NBA athletes. Tell them Dr. Umar need a mil. We almost got 1 mil. We need another mil.
In November of 2018, Umar Johnson stated that he had collected $750,000. Since that time, Umar Johnson has not provided an update concerning the total amount of donation money that he has received. Some of you may argue that Umar Johnson used the donation money to purchase the abandoned buildings in Wilmington, Delaware. The critical question that we should ask is, how much money did Umar Johnson use to purchase the abandoned buildings? Online records show that Umar Johnson only spent $400,000 to acquire the abandoned buildings.
Wow.
The next logical question would be, where is the rest of the donation money that Umar Johnson collected? Since February 9th, 2019, Umar Johnson has been collecting donations to...
Did y'all hear that? Would you say, Sonya, that's not going to come to pass because he is not an appropriate leader for our young black men? Not only that, that building is just providing income. I was just about to say that. That not only that he's just collecting money out the hope, dream, and prayer that he's he putting out here as far as that school. Like, you raise over $700,000, but you only spend $400,000 on the building. Where's the rest of the money? Like, I don't know why people don't see this as a scam. I don't know why people are still sitting here expecting this man to open his school. Like, you got to make it make sense.
Renovate the abandoned buildings. Over a year later, and no renovations have taken place. So where is all the money that Umar Johnson collected since February 9th, 2019? How much has he raised since February 9th, 2019? How much money has he raised since he started collecting donations? No one knows because there is no transparency. I must also add that Umar Johnson has stated that he started collecting donations in 2015. But the truth of the matter is that Umar Johnson has been collecting donations since at least 2009.
I just want to go on the record.
2009, y'all. It's 2025. You know how many young men have been through school and graduated since 2009? Listen to this, y'all.
Tell my truth about Mr. Johnson and how I was defrauded by him for $200 back in 2009. The school thing came up. And I was like, you know what? That's really what we need. Like, we do need our own school. Like, our boys need that. Like, our
I
young men
want to
need
tell
that.
y'all that this person right here, if the voice sounds like a little weird, I'm looking at the visual and this person is blurred out. I guess he's trying to protect their identity. The person is blurred out, and I think they're using a voice changer. That's why it sounds kind of weird.
So, like I said, this was in 2009. And he was campaigning for his school then. So, all 4 years, 5 years, no. I gave him $200 in 2009.
Many more people have spoken about donating to Umar Johnson's school project. A recent YouTube comment reads, "Damn amazing. I will admit, I was hyped about the FDMG and donated in support back in 2009, 2010. Scammed." Not only has Umar Johnson been collecting donations since at least 2009, he has also consistently rejected supporters who offered him free help, free labor, and free services that Umar Johnson could have used to open a school years ago.
My father owns a shitload of land, like acres. I don't know the actual acreage, whatever. Anywho, it's scare property, meaning it can never be sold. No one can ever sell it. It only can be passed down through family. But it's tons of land there. So my uncle was like, hey, I will give this man as much land as he wants. This is a great idea. Like, it's already barn, it's already water systems, propane, farm. And my uncle told him, like, hey, I'll give you a 100-year lease. Meaning you can do whatever you want to do. And my uncle was actually going to donate, like, labor and stuff, like whatever needs to be fixed up because he's a contractor. They exchanged messages from 2009 to
Listen, that man don't want no free labor. He don't want no free labor. He don't want no land. He want money. He want cold hard cash. Cause this person just said, Mr. I hate to call him Lennon because I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or not, but he said that there has been people that said they offered free labor to help get the school open. He don't want to open that school. Opening that school requires money. Running that school requires money. Now, he has no issue with asking for donations, requesting donations, threatening people to get donations, but he don't want to spend the donations on opening the school. No school nowhere takes 16 years to build. You can build. Girl, I done seen schools built here. And I think maybe 5. Like, and then too, I think one of the points that were made is that his school is not federally funded and this and that and the third. Baby, let me tell you something. Federally funded or not, if you get in donations up towards $1 million or beyond, you can do what you need to do. And then you got people offering free labor. He don't want that school to open. He wants to continue using the hopes that school will open to keep getting money. See, if he actually opens the school, he has to walk it like he's talking, and he's not prepared to do that. He's a liar. He has this is my opinion, not gospel. He has no desire to educate young black men. He's using that school as a reason to continue to receive donations. That's just my opinion. There's no way. There's no way that you turn. If you are adamant about opening a school, you do what you got to do to get it open. And if you're offered free labor, because see, you have no issue taking the money. You don't have no issue with that. But you have an issue with people offering to do free labor in order to expedite the school opening. You don't want that school to open. You don't want that school to open. You're going to keep doing what he's doing.
Let's say 2010, they went back and forth for months, and then they were supposed to meet up. And every time they were supposed to meet up and actually go down to see the property, see what needed to be done, see what he needed, it was always an excuse from Umar Johnson. Oh, I'm out of the country. Oh, I'm this. Oh, I have this. Always an excuse. It got to the point where he just stopped replying to messages from my uncle, like altogether. Fast forward, now you at the St. Paul's College, and now you have like this big fundraiser. When you could have had as much acres, much land, the houses if you wanted that were already there, like those could have been like turned into like residential homes for the staff. So you were getting all of that for free, but you need $2 million to buy a school. My uncle was like, hey, this guy is a scammer. He is not real. He is not serious. You know that my uncle was giving you all of that land to do whatever you wanted to do, to build whatever you wanted to build. You could have had a school in 2011.
As a videographer, a person that does film and videography, and as a computer science technologist, I offered my services to him as a staff member or a potential staff member. So I wrote to him, because he comes through Houston a lot. He's got a big base here in Houston, and he comes through the Toronto type of town. So I wrote him, I said, brother, I'm from Houston. I noticed that you really don't have somebody doing your film professionally. I think that you can get more financially from people if your product was a little tighter. And I would like to be able to help you at no charge. Not that I mean, that you can't pay me, but I believe in what you're doing. And as if you needed somebody as a technologist to teach, I'm working on my master's degree right now. If you need somebody to teach at school in the future, I'm willing to do so. I started asking him, does he have a staff? Does he have a plan? What is his projected year? And I can help you with all the things that you really need. It seems like you don't have a staff put together. But I kept going and asking questions about, not how he's spending money or anything like that early on. This is like close to 10 years ago, probably 8 years ago. I'm just trying to help you, brother, fulfill the dream, because this is for our children. Before all the egotistical narcissist videos, all this stuff. Long story short, I looked up and I was blocked.
What?
Dr. Umar Johnson, Jermaine Schmar, whatever, blocked me.
Wow.
On February 9th, 2019, Umar Johnson announced that he had acquired the abandoned buildings in Wilmington, Delaware. He also stated that the next phase of his school project was renovations. So there's 3 stages in this process. There's acquisition, there's restoration, there's operations. I'm hoping somebody is watching this today. I'm hoping we have an electrician or someone who knows an electrician. I'm hoping we have a carpenter or someone who knows a carpenter. I'm hoping we have a licensed plumber or someone who knows a plumber. I'm hoping we have a roofer or someone who knows a roofer. I hope we have a painter or someone who knows a painter who's watching this, and they're going to say, hit up Dr. Umar and tell him that you are a licensed plumber. Tell him you are a licensed electrician. Tell him you are a licensed carpenter. Tell him you are a licensed painter. Tell him you are a licensed roofer, and that you're going to come and fix the roof for free as long as he pays for the materials. Tell Dr. Umar you're going to come and rewire the whole school. He just got to pay for the material. Tell Dr. Umar you're going to come and do the whole plumbing system. You're going to fix anything wrong with the plumbing system. He just got to pay for the material. I'm hoping HVAC. I need HVAC. I need HVAC. I'm hoping somebody with HVAC will text me and say, Doc, I live in Philly. I live in Chester. I live in Delaware. I live in Maryland. I live in New York. I live in Connecticut, brother. I'm licensed. I will come down there and do your HVAC work. When can we get in the building, Doc? On February 28th, 2020, I received the following email message. Brother, I wanted to send you an email about my recent experience contacting Dr. Umar. Now, before posting this information on your...
Okay, so before he reads it, I want y'all to be clear on what he's about to do. He's reading an email from someone that this is Mr. Lennon talking. He received an email from someone. Now I'm gonna back it up just an inch because I want y'all to get the full context of it, okay? Definitely no intentions in for the money. Exactly. Now, bro, want free word for school costs with that knowledge.
Tell him you are a licensed carpenter. Tell him you are a licensed painter. Tell him you are a licensed roofer, and that you're going to come and fix the roof for free as long as he pays for the materials. Tell Dr. Umar you're going to come and rewire the whole school. He just got to pay for the material. Tell Dr. Umar you're going to come and do the whole plumbing system. You're going to fix anything wrong with the plumbing system. He just got to pay for the material. I'm hoping HVAC. I need HVAC. I need HVAC. I'm hoping somebody with HVAC will text me and say, Doc, I live in Philly. I live in Chester. I live in Delaware. I live in Maryland. I live in New York. I live in Connecticut, brother. I'm licensed. I will come down there and do your HVAC work. When can we get in the building, Doc?
On February 28th, 2020, I received the following email message. Brother, I wanted to send you an email about my recent experience contacting Dr. Umar. Now, before posting this information on your YouTube, I'm asking you to give him 1 week from today. I'm a plumber I work for a very reputable company. I decided to reach out to Dr. Umar via email. I can send you the conversation. I have a lot of HVAC friends and coworkers besides myself who are willing to go down to Delaware and get his plumbing and HVAC together at no charge. He just needs to buy the materials and get a local master plumber and HVAC tech to pull the permits and draw the isometrics prints. Umar asked when I could come to Delaware, and I said for the most part anytime, but he has to secure the permits and materials. I have not heard back from him. I believe it's a scam. I'm willing to volunteer 1 week of my time with other licensed tradesmen to help him, and I don't think he is for real about opening a school. What do you think, bro?
Y'all hear that? Now, this is the same man. He just played him reaching out. He just played him reaching out saying, I need somebody that knows somebody that can do something, that knows somebody to come and help me get this school open. And you got this guy emailing Mr. I'm going to just call him Mr. Honor. You got this guy emailing Mr. Honor saying, look, I told him, look, me and my friends who are licensed or at least experienced in doing this and that and the third, we're willing to give a week up of our lives to come to help him. And he ain't even reaching back out to the man. That it be the rhetoric, it be the gift of gab, it be the coming out here with the lies for me. Sonya said millions of dollars collected. He could have had everything completed while you're looking for free labor. It's not even the fact that he's looking for free labor. He's being offered free labor. You got two people right here testifying saying, look, I offered free labor. He blocked one dude, and this dude saying he ain't even responding to him. You got to make it make sense. When do people realize a scam is a scam is a scam is a scam? See, this is why scam artists exist, right? Scam artists exist because people allow themselves to be scammed. Period. If people don't fall for the scam, they go away.
I responded saying, hello, brother. Please send me the conversation that you had with Umar when you can. I will tell you that there are plenty of professionals who have tried to help Umar. One brother offered to create the FDMG website for free. Umar ignored him. This was years ago, and Umar still does not have an FDMG website. The plumber then sent me the email conversation that he had with Umar Johnson. Dr. Johnson, I'm a plumber that lives in... I'm not telling how to run your school or business, but I've watched a few of your videos and I have an idea. You need a massive call to trades. The company I work for pays us 36 hours a year to volunteer our services. I would be more than happy to help you with the plumbing at your school. Second, I myself have thought about starting a plumbing school. Whenever you come back to We Can Build, this is my email, is my number. I know a lot of HVAC guys, obviously. However, you have to find a master in Delaware to pull the permits. Umar Johnson responded, I'm here today, brother. When can you come to Delaware and take a look? The plumber replied, wow, I really had no idea you were here. I can come to Delaware whenever for the most part. But here is the thing. I've been building my whole life for the most part. I know how it goes. Time is everything. If you can get a bro to draw up the isometrics of the buildings and get the materials, me and a couple of plumbers from here and call a few more to the cause, we can do it in a week. I have 36 hours volunteer time, 40 hours vacation time, and weekends after that. So the sooner you can get the drawings, I can bust a move down there. If I have to do the drawings, I would come on a weekend and then go back after the materials are in place. I get off at 6 p.m. today and live in... Umar Johnson did not reply, and the plumber sent another message to Umar. So I spoke to the company I work for about taking time off and a few HVAC guys. Do you have a property manager to let us in, or will you schedule us to come out in between cities on your tour? Let me know. I'm so tired of people talk mess about a bro who has a dream instead of trying to help you however they can. That's what's wrong with us now. We can't stand behind a bro or sis and help them, not hurt them. It takes all types. On March 6th, 2020, I sent the following email to the plumber. Did Umar Johnson ever contact you to make arrangements for you to go down to Delaware and look at the buildings? The following day, the plumber replied, no call, no email, no nothing.
Wow.
The plumber then sent another email stating, I'm so disappointed. I did want to believe, but he is a fraud. It's not my responsibility to call him and beg him to work on his dream for free. I offered because I wanted to help. That's like me telling you a crew of HVAC install techs and a couple of plumbers will redo your home for free, but buy the materials and get someone to pull the permits. I spent the last week looking over Delaware's plumbing code because each state is a little different. This is the company I work for. It's not a fly-by-night company. It's official. I'm one of the few brothers who work there, but people have to know. You should do a show telling people about the brothers and sisters who offer to help Umar, and he doesn't take the help, but takes money.
Wow.
So here we have a plumber who was willing to work for Umar Johnson for free. The plumber was willing to recruit a team of plumbers and HVAC specialists who would all work for free. Did Umar Johnson accept the help? Did Umar Johnson coordinate with the plumber so that renovation?
Umar Johnson do not want to open that school. He does not intend on opening that school. Period. It's all about the money grab. It's all about the money grab. And what behooves me is that after all these years, people are still sending money. You got one idiot, oh my God, who's a straight up narcissist who takes pride. Because, see, this is the thing. Let me tell you something about donating and giving, okay? From the heart and not with a purpose, right? Or not expecting something in return. When you donate, whether it's time, money, or anything else, from the heart, and it's not for show, you don't display it. You donate, you let it go, you give it to the person, whoever you're donating to. You let that go, and you did that deed, and you're gonna be blessed for it. You don't display it. You don't make a whole mother. I'm throwing shade and eels.
Can I do it?
Absolutely.
Okay. We appreciate that $50, Uncle Fucker. Next time, make it 100. We know you barely had that, but next time, make it 100. With your Uncle Fucking ass.
I mean, come on, bro. Like, honestly, people got to realize that people do things with motives and intentions. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. It's not a good look. It's tacky. You donate to a cause, and instead of letting it be that, you gotta put it out there. You gotta make a whole show about it. Oh, I gave. It's weird. Moving on. That was the shady moment of the day. Let's continue. We got 10 more minutes. Praise God. We're going to get through it in 3 hours. 10 more minutes, y'all. This is good. And listen, I appreciate those that are supporting this live. Thank y'all for the lights. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it.
On the abandoned buildings in Wilmington, Delaware could begin? No.
But yeah, this is the thing. This is what I really wanted to say, y'all. I had to go back into, go into that shady moment. But yeah, listen, this man don't want no help. He don't want no free labor. He don't want nobody coming out doing no plumbing, no roof, no floors, no paint. He don't want none of that. He want to keep putting on this shit show. He want to keep running this scam, asking people for money for a school that he knows he's never going to open, ever. Ever.
Not. If Umar Johnson was serious about opening a school, he would have accepted the help, coordinated with the plumber, and scheduled renovations on the abandoned buildings in Wilmington, Delaware. Despite being offered free plumbing and HVAC services, Umar Johnson has denied the help while continuing to collect donations for renovations. Despite collecting over $1 million in donations for a non-existent school and without gainful employment, Umar Johnson...
As of 2 days ago, Umar said he was finna get the tile laid so that hopefully he could open in September.
Wait a minute, you mean September like in 5 months? It took him, what, how many years to get to, okay, in 5 months now he's going to open? Thank you. Wow, that'll be good. We can watch for that. Keep on throwing out these dates. He's gonna keep on throwing out these dates. 16 years, Miss Sonia. 16 years to open up a school. 16 years. So apparently, according to Trey, in 5 months the school should be open. This should be good. Like, this should be interesting. Okay.
It's not gonna open in 5 months.
Johnson has
True.
become nothing more than a homeless...
Huh?
It ain't gonna open in 5 months. Don't hold your breath. It ain't gonna open in 5 months. He said.
Oh, I ain't holding my. I'm not holding my breath.
Apparently, carpet and tile is keeping the school from opening.
Wow. Okay then.
Cyberbomb, a virtual vagrant, a digital destitute. The irony is that Umar Johnson's school scam has been in effect for over 10 years now. And the scam itself has become a ball and chain that shackles Umar Johnson to the fantasies that he continues to echo in his own shattered psyche. Umar Johnson has become a slave to his own deluded mind and is oblivious to the truth that his life has become a cautionary tale of how fame, greed, selfishness, lies, deceit, mental disorder, and various addictions can, in fact, destroy a person's life from within. Know this, the walls of justice are closing in on Umar Johnson, and perhaps this will, in the end, be the path through which he can receive the proper intervention needed to climb up and out of the muck and mire that is his disgraceful and dishonorable life.
Mm.
So, I have 3 possible suspects for the murder of my Philadelphia brother, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. I have 3.
What?
Number 1, and these are in no order. No suspect is of more interest than the other. These are in no particular order. You are listening to the Prince of Pan-Africanism somewhere within the ghettos of North Central Philadelphia. The NBA, as a multinational corporation, is a suspect in Dr. Umar's investigation. The National Basketball Association is a suspect in Dr. Umar's investigation.
Oh, God.
That's right. The goddamn NBA is a suspect. As soon as I said that, Mama Oya blew my cell phone off the stand. As soon as I named the NBA as a suspect, Mama Oya, and now the winds is coming. So when I said the NBA, Orisha Oya blew my phone off the stand. That's not proof that it was the NBA, but that's damn sure some good evidence.
Oh my
That's
God.
not proof that
Like,
it was the
really?
NBA, but that's damn sure some good evidence that soon I mentioned the NBA, the ancestors blow the cell phone off the stand. I just wanted to point that out.
Wow.
I just wanted to point that out. Did y'all see what just happened, brothers and sisters? Did you see what just happened? I've been talking to y'all for how long? How long I've been talking to y'all just now? How long have I been talking to y'all just now? And so when I mentioned the NBA as the first suspect in Kobe's death, my cell phone get blown off the stand. That's not proof. It's still debatable, but it's a good piece of evidence.
I keep telling you, consciousness over coochie, politics over punani. I keep telling y'all that. Consciousness comes before coochie.
I'm coming. Let me get up. Wait a minute.
All right, take it down. Let me turn this heat down.
My baby was sleeping in the bed. Gotta go way on. I'm coming. Let me get up. Wait a minute.
All right, take it down. Let me turn this heat down.
My baby was sleeping in the bed. Gotta go way on to the kitchen.
Okay, y'all. That's just, he's rolling credits. Okay. All right. That's the end of that, y'all. I think it was amazing. I think it was a good video to start off with, giving us a little background on who this guy is. And like I say, this is only the introduction. We are going to listen to much more. Because this guy, this is my last time putting it up. One more time, ebooks, that link. Yeah, shout out to Mr. Honor. I'm just gonna say Mr. Honor because I don't want to mess up his first name, but shout out to him and his channel, which I think is thebomb.com. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and check it out. Like I said, if you're interested, hit that subscribe button. Even join the membership because I did. I joined it because I noticed that a lot of videos, according to the title, I wanted to talk about with y'all, so I joined the membership. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Roselle. Good to see you. Thank you, because this is a hot mess. But yeah, I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. The reason why I haven't talked about this in the whole situation with his daughter in about two. I think it's been about 2 weeks. I'm not for sure, but I was gonna walk away from it, y'all. I honestly, because I felt like if you go back and watch my last live, I was like a little bit too emotional in speaking about it, and I just I walked away from it, or thought I was gonna walk away from it for good. I just thought in the beginning I thought I was just gonna walk away from it for a couple of days, and then I thought about it. I said I'm not doing it. But then now it's just something that hit me that no, I'm not walking away from it. I gotta talk about this. I gotta talk about him. I gotta talk about the lies, the scamming, the deceit, all of that, because this man is a whole hot mess, and he's been getting away with this for years, y'all. This ain't somebody that's been scamming for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. This has been going on for years, and people is actually still believing in this guy and believing in this lie. And I can't do anything about that. But what I can do is speak about what I feel about the whole shit show. Okay. So with that being said, we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna end it here. I'll be back. And listen, at least since 2009, right, Sonya? It's ridiculous, but I'll be back in the morning. Now I'm gonna always schedule my lives at 10, but if Trey goes live, it's whenever he's done. So I'm gonna schedule my lives for 10 a.m. But if Trey goes live, just know that I'm gonna come on whenever he's done. So it could be after 10, but just know I'm coming. The days that I do, I'm gonna try to schedule a live until we get like caught up to the here and now. I'm gonna try to do a live every day, at least 2 hours Monday through Friday. But if I don't, because sometimes I have appointments, like tomorrow, I have an early appointment, but I think I'm gonna be done in time enough uh to come on at 10. But if not, it'll be later. But yeah, I'm gonna schedule the lives at 10, at least Monday through Friday. If I'm later than 10, it's because Trey is live or I have an appointment. But I'm gonna try to stick with it. Okay. Seems like he has a mental war fund. Ooh, Malik. I'm gonna say this as far as his following and the women that fall for his okie doke. It may not even be like mental. It could be just emotional. It could be. See, a lot of women look for a guy like him, right? And I'm not gonna, call those women. I think I did in the beginning, but I got to calm down from that. I'm not gonna call the women weak. I'm gonna just say it's a lot of women out there that deal with issues that stem back to their childhood, and this type of guy, believe it or not, Melissa, a lot of those women are attracted to. You know what I'm saying? They see him as some type of savior. They see this man as a real man. But a woman like me, who has also had childhood trauma but has received help for that, and don't let that determine, you know what I'm saying, the type of bullshit that I'm not gonna fall for no anything. And especially when you're saying one thing and behaving in another way. It just don't work for me. Y'all already know what my motto is. I prefer actions over words. Anybody can come out and make a speech. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can come out here and speak a bunch of shit, speak a bunch of words. It's your actions. And even sometimes those words are so damning that the words don't even hit. This guy's a hot mess. He's a hot mess. And like I say, I was gonna walk away from him, but I can't do that. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Mm-mm. But anyway, with that being said, that's it for today. Like I said, I appreciate those that supported this live stream today. I really do. I will see y'all tomorrow morning, unless I don't, and it'll be the next morning. But I'm gonna try, like I say, to go at least Monday through Friday every day from at least 10 o'clock or better. All right, and I hope for anybody watching the replay, you subscribe to the channel, put your bells on, and yeah, we'll go from there. Son said he will run up a woman. He will run up on a woman and teach our young black men to be violent towards one another. I would. You're right. It's just a sick mentality, and I just don't understand why anybody would fall for it. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But hey, you know, it is what it is. No matter what I've learned, as far as when it comes to social media or in life, No matter how disgusting you are as a person, no matter what your mentality is, no matter what you believe in, there's always going to be someone that thinks the same way you think. And, you know, basically what I'm saying is a person like Umar Johnson, there's always going to be somebody that's going to follow him. He's going to always have somebody to follow him but the people or the persons have to be like-minded. They got to think like him. And there's people like that think like him. So it is what it is. With that being said, y'all, we at 2 hours and 45 minutes. I'm gonna end this. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And I'll see those that support the T channel on the T channel later on today. All right. Thank y'all for joining. I appreciate it. With that being said, until next time, True Siblings and State Gang. Shout out to Trey. Thank you, Trey. True Siblings and State Gang, stand up. And we out. Y'all have a blessed day.